course, Worski has to be live too.
I know.
I should go to Worski's comments and be like, come to our excellent picture show. Worski sucks now.
What's Worski?
That's where I went and did the flat Earth debate.
Have we got any viewers yet?
I'm trying to get to
Who's the? Is that the mayonnaise guy?
No, I don't know what's up with that mayonnaise there.
Watch live now. SB Alger, Arcs Only Picture Show number 14, featuring AC Supergroove, harp demo, and Thailand cave rescue. 13 saved. One dead. 14 featuring AC Supergroove.
Looks like we're closer live than we usually are. That's funny. If you do that, it's gonna give us some feedback in the room. One watching now. One watching now.
Is it?
Two watching now.
Two watching.
Two watching now.
Welcome, welcome.
Whenever you see that, you have to say two watching now.
Two watching now.
Two watching now. You want some kratom?
No. Soon will be 3 watching because I'm gonna watch us.
Nice.
I thought I'd be a good viewer.
Don't forget to push mute.
We should all watch us so that it says 5 or 6 viewers.
Where are we gonna put this?
I don't know. That's why we got the cameras plugged in first.
Oh yeah. Well, can you see it here? Should put it up there. Maybe up here.
I love that meme that I made. Flat Earth, oh God, rest in peace. That's one of my favorite that I ever made.
Okay, hopefully this doesn't come falling off on anybody.
Yeah, that's a good spot. We can definitely see it there.
So what do? I go on the internet and I go to YouTube?
I like that. Can you see it?
Great, yeah.
Can you see me? Pretty close.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Of course, now Ken Wheeler goes live. We're gonna have to change our time to go live.
Oh no, they're gonna have to change the time they go live. Everybody's.
Isn't it? I like that our competition is like the farthest reaches of the opposite ends of YouTube.
Yeah.
Andy Worski just went live, and Theoria Apophasia just went live. Ken Wheeler and Low IQ Worski. I'm gonna take a picture of this thing so I can make a meme of it, and then we can put the meme in our intro.
Low IQ Worski. We need to add some more memes. I've been.
Yeah, I know.
Factory.
We're gonna have to.
One of these days.
I gotta subscribe.
It's great. It's best if you subscribe to it. Yeah. Subscribe and click the bell, and then anytime we go live, you'll know. Anytime I post anything.
Oh, he's already subscribed.
Okay. Well, there it is. Yeah. That'll tell you anytime I post something. If I don't post often enough, then it should drive me nuts.
Like thing?
Yeah, please like the show or dislike it. Adam singing about Mario. I miss Adam Lord. Mario Paint, please come over. Wait a minute.
Oh, it's 5. So I go all the way to the end.
There we go.
Yeah. What's that song?
It's Adam Lord.
Nice. I fucking love that dude.
Me too. Oops. See how that works out?
Trumpeter
It's
spiders?
supposed to be a tiny one too, and it jumped out. Like I was just gonna get that little pressure release valve. Oh no.
Change the lights to
Red?
sickly green.
To Alger ass color?
I got more colors. Got aqua. Got magenta.
Dude, who the fuck painted on your ceiling with crayons? We can't really blame the kids for that. Those were ambitious kids, if they were.
Yeah. It's like young Abraham Lincoln.
I was thinking this would be. Oh, I need to do it again because I missed part of the sign. But this would be pretty awesome if I take it and dump it into Photoshop and stretch it all out.
That's cool.
So it's tall and like change the perspective so it's tall and skinny instead of wide. You know what I mean? So it looks like. Whoa. That's us. Our rehearsal.
Nice.
I really like this song. I don't know. It might have to be like 10 years before we can ever change this as our intro music. Right? Because I've been using Adam's 8-bit set list. Because I was trying to think of something that wouldn't get us copyright infringed. Right? Like, who's not going to be like some robot inside of YouTube? But yeah, like Adam Moore's not going to copyright strike us.
Yeah.
Chartreuse.
Ooh, that's warm. That gives a real warm feeling.
We got enough light for our faces?
Oh, dude, that's so warm.
I was just doing that. We're on
good about
Yeah,
that.
it's still
Like
me.
that color.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can take a nap.
That is pretty nice. Well, there's some color flow settings.
Oh yeah.
There's the color pulse. All colors pulse.
Ooh. Whoa. Yeah. So there's our. Ooh. That makes me feel uneasy, but I like it. I like it.
There's white pulse. This is fast pastel flow. That's kind of intense.
That's like scary movie shit right there.
Fast warm flow. It's a cool color flow.
Yeah, not bad.
It's not more white though. I don't really like mixing the white in with all my colors. Pastels. Peach. Pink chalk. Yeah. I'll get one.
This is what I really like. If I really was gonna choose something to play, but it'd be Adam Moore songs.
Right.
I used to joke with Adam. I had a secret grand plan that I never put into action. That I was gonna go get really famous, reasonably famous, for performing all of Adam Moore's songs as Adam Moore, and do my best to do it out of town and keep it from him, and then have it finally get back to him one day that he was famous and have it be me, because my voice is similar enough to his that if I sing, you know, where we are, like, you know, forgotten dream, it's close enough because I'm his brother that people wouldn't necessarily fully recognize it, you know. My mom would know. She's like, that's not Adam.
Right.
That's somebody else. But everyone else would be like, sounds like the recordings I heard. And then eventually we could have an argument who's the real Adam Moore. People would think I was.
I can take vocal training for 8 or 9 minutes and try to copy both of you, get a style that's in between, and then you're like, whoa, hold on though, this might be the real Adam. This sounds more so like both of them than they sound like each other.
Yeah, infinitely divide the Adam Moores. That's a good idea to me.
Right.
I mean, if there's anyone we need to clone, it's fucking Adam
And
Moore.
then I'll just call
And that
myself-
probably horrifies Adam Moore. If he's listening, he's like, no! Don't clone me! Fucking one of me is enough!
I can be David.
I'm having a hard time managing this one!
Benjamin Moore? Yeah, Benjamin Moore. I'd be like, no. It never was an Adam. It was Benjamin the whole time.
Benjamin,
Yeah.
all along.
Yeah.
I like that meme that I made too. It's Joe Rogan with the microphone. It says, I'm a pathetic lying faggot, Joe Rogan.
Should we turn these off?
He definitely regurgitates a lot of
He's
things
so
that
full of it. He's a shill.
Can you see it? Can you see us?
Try again. That makes us pretty dark.
Unless we go like, that's still pretty dark.
That's because there's no light in front of us that we do that.
Oh, we get that fluorescent. Put it up here. You know, shining in like we had it last week.
We can. If you want to play with lighting, I love messing with lighting. 3 people are watching our memes scroll by. Next time, just let RX Only Picture Show paint your wagon. I inspired an artist to draw that on the internet. He said, I need something for next week. Optic Decay. So I commented on Twitter, like, make it that little pug you've been drawing writing on the back of a porcupine who's conquering his kingdom from the top of a hill.
Which one? The one that's already up there?
It'll come back around, yeah. It's a porcupine with a pug with a sword riding on its back.
Nice.
Lepton, maybe they'll find the Higgs boson. Maybe they'll find themselves a polyhedron. We got the chords for this.
Good Chili Pepper song right there.
Oh no, when we die over here. Particle target. Jim's got particle target memorized too. Oh, I should grab my phone's charged enough. I gotta sit down and do some promotional work here. I need to go grab the link and tell everybody, hey bitches! Arts on the Picture Show is live right now, bitches! actually.
It's all good. Happens. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It happens to the best of us. So, what's the deal, man?
We're on the air right now.
Okay.
The mic's live. We're just letting our audience look at the memes go by, and
What do we talk about?
I'm hyping it up and on the webs. And
Do we have
bro,
we have
you need to
content?
know.
What?
I tagged you in it on Facebook.
What?
I posted out that we're going to be
Okay.
on here, and I tagged you on Facebook, so that means whoever's on your list, potentially it's going to pop up in their feed.
Oh, okay.
So, so there's a chance she's like, oh, what's this mean? You know,
Oh,
so
my
anyone
mama?
that's on your list, or whoever.
Oh yeah, AC Supergroove doesn't have a lot of people, baby. I'm very selective.
I assumed that, but
You got
I
very
want you to know, because
Cool.
I considered going and excluding based on my imagined preference,
Right.
but that's not necessary.
Right, yeah.
That was the old guy that I used to hang out with. Leroy would think that way. AC
Yeah, man.
doesn't think that way.
AC doesn't need walls.
He doesn't care.
Yeah. AC don't need walls, baby. AC Supergroove. Motherfucking dudes a man and attitude. He got moves in my name and a guy in the groove. This guy's way down and his head is screwed.
Oh, it smells a lot better down here.
Yeah, see, I said if you want to get warmer or cooler, just walk upstairs for a couple minutes. It's great.
Yeah, I know. I should hang out more down here.
It's cool. I like it down here. This is the type of room that you can't get me out of. Like, I just went through this. I had one of these in my basement. Well, in my apartment, I had a 2-bedroom apartment in a basement.
With a basement? Or it was in a basement?
Yeah, so, so yeah, cool year round, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, it's cool because it's naturally soundproofed, you know? And so I recorded and I got so into recording, and then I went through this breakup that I didn't even know I went through, because like she just kind of left one day and then called me later and was like, yeah, so you never called me or whatever. I'm like, what do you mean you just left? It's like, it's been 4 or 5 days, you know. Like, shit. So, oh, I'm still recording? Is that happening? Should I be working? Does work need me? Like, I got so into recording this stupid 80-minute album thing that I ended up losing all of the music.
Oh, wow.
I had the backups on DVDs, and I lost everything, dude. It's like, it's a really embarrassing story, because I spent 4 or 5 hours, 5 or 6 days a week, like religiously, from February 22nd to February 22nd. A full year, and just, you know, hundreds of hours.
And you lost it? How'd you lose it?
It was in a Crown Oil bag, and it was like in a drawer, and I'm moving, so I was going through all my shit, and there was like a deodorant that had like broke up inside, and so the white shit got all over in the drawer,
So you're just
and it
throwing
got on
everything
this
away?
bag, and there was like a couple of pens that I was using to journal and some things in this bag. And they were like garbage, and so it had all this crap on it. I was like, what is this crap? I didn't know it was deodorant. And so I threw some stuff away, because like a shirt and some, you know, this bag.
Yeah.
And not even thinking, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And you know, a couple weeks later, I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I gotta remember to get the backups. I was like, I put it in that Crown Oil bag, then I threw it away. You know, I was like, it's like a whole year of in 80 minutes. And I'm talking drums, bass, and several guitars with, you know, and like, yeah, I was telling Sean, I got insane about it to where I was going to lay down a bass that I hadn't done in a while, and I looked, and the stupid program was keeping track of my takes. 598 on this bass track, dude. I was like, oh shit. I think now I get it. Now I get why I'm single. And, you know, and moving away from this place is because I spent so much time on the littlest things. This one bass track, it's like one of the easier bass lines, but it had like, there's a lot of feeling to it and stuff.
It was perfect.
It's a great bass line, but you know, 598. Come on, dude. Not even Tom Petty would do that shit. You kidding me?
Well,
That's pretty crazy. We maybe ran out of. It's not looping.
We ran out of music.
I didn't click to loop it, so that was the whole set. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RX Only Picture Show number 14. We are live and coming to you, well, kind of half-assed as usual.
The internet's.
Looks like there's 2 of you watching. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
Hi,
Hello,
Lee,
everybody.
and your friend.
But yeah, it was,
one of them's me, actually.
that's cool.
I gotta log in. We gotta make it look like we got a bunch of viewers, bro.
Oh, I don't want to make it look like we have a bunch of viewers. I want to eventually actually have a bunch of viewers. So,
we can. I've got some meme magic working on that.
yeah, your memes are magic. They're a strong, potent magic. I think most people are going to be confused with the prospect of just what those mean.
Whatever could you possibly meme?
What does it mean? What does it mean?
What does it all mean?
Well, I did just zap out some electricity into the ether. Hopefully that will. I found more than telling people like, "Hey, we're going to be on. You should come watch us," or like, "Hey, we're on now. Come watch us." That works okay, but really, what works is just going like this.
Actually.
Yeah.
And then people like go,
Just throw it out there a little bit. Yeah.
and then for some reason they're like, "What are we?" Oh yeah, weird.
Just
Oh,
throw
that's Sean, and they go or whatever, you know. It's
Hey,
SB.
We picked up another viewer.
Yeah. See, just talking about it works. That's also one of my favorite memes. The kid with his face all screwed up. Yes, you're flying on a spinning water ball. Can't you feel it? It's flat, but you can't see it. You're spinning, but you can't feel it.
Can't feel it, can't see it.
I can feel it. I'm dizzy as fuck. I don't know. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen the pictures from space, but it's round, guys. So.
Oh, where's that axe handle we hit around here? Convert this guy to flat Earth one way or the other.
We had to incinerate it after the last round Earther came by.
Well, that's right, to get the blood off of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I drank my whole energy drink already. I'm gonna need water.
You need another energy drink?
I can do that.
They're up in the
Stay
fridge
all
if you
night.
want.
Stay up, Charlie Holmes. Stay up, bro. Stay up. Well, there's 2 people watching. Maybe we should play a song,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
A quick unmute. Hey, what about the strap? We got a strap?
Oh no.
The strap got
strap
keyed
got
on.
keyed on.
I'll steal the electric charger.
I'm one of the 2 people. Remember, so we have 1 person. That's
You
good.
got one person.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hi, Lee.
Well, you guys can go to your private messages and tell people.
Oh,
If you want to. Because, I mean, if there's people that you want to see it, you know, like you can go tell 2.0, and I know Leo too.
I like this 2.0 actually. See? Totally disguises who we're talking about. I fucking love
Yeah, I
that.
try to be somewhat candid on the show, you know, because, like, we don't know who of the people that we know. We know definitely for sure some people that wouldn't necessarily appreciate their
A shout out?
information being
Yeah.
broadcast, but also we don't know for sure how some other people do feel because we haven't asked them. So I try and be somewhat discreet. Like, I don't say my girl's name over and over again. People know. She'll turn up in the comments section or sometime. And if they're really paying close attention, they can figure it out. But you don't just want to say first, last name, first, last name, first, last name, first, last name over and over again, you know.
My mother does that. She's the first. She's
Oh,
a
I'm one of those
name
people too. That's
Name
why I
drop.
have to
Big
be
time.
careful, yeah.
You remember Joel? Darren Jones. You know, he owns the market down the street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember he was an
Jones?
alcoholic and he
Jessica
beat his
Jones.
wife when he was really drunk that
Yeah.
night and he went to prison for 2 years and then he came back and
Yeah.
he got that Thai wife and
Shut the fuck up. I don't know who you're talking about, Mom.
like, Mom, I do remember and I'm pretending not to know because you're not supposed to know.
Yeah.
Well, there's 3 people watching. Maybe it's all our moms.
Oh, somebody doesn't have their phone muted.
I just said the F word like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, no, we can totally drop F-bombs.
I thought it'd be kind of cool if we had like.
It will literally
the
feed
coming
back, yeah.
through. Cool.
It's delayed, so
It'll be super.
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be super super crunchy.
Hypo-delayed.
So
Should we introduce AC Supergroove?
ladies and gentlemen, this is AC Supergroove.
Oh,
That one.
this mic right here.
That one.
There he is.
Hi.
It's the hot mic.
Hi, everybody.
Wait, maybe we should get that other light.
Where's the camera?
Well,
Hi.
I was looking for it. I don't know where it
Oh, it's up there. I'll go grab it.
You saw it?
Okay. I'm embarrassed of cameras, so I'm just gonna come over
I know
here.
it's kind of rough at first being
Is this
on
the one? Hi.
both. Yeah, that one. That's the U cam, and this is the
Hi.
over here cam. Hi. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to know what to say. Sometimes I roll off jokes that I look up online. If Sean runs in for some kind of a bathroom break and catches me off guard.
It's gonna take me probably till episode 21, 22 before I feel comfortable enough to do anything for the camera.
I understand.
I feel like I'm about to break the fourth wall continuously. I know there's cameras, and I'm really trying not to look over at them.
It's hard. I try to look at them as much as possible.
Can you see if I'm red-faced on there? Does my face look really
You
red?
can kind of see you. It
Does
doesn't
it
really
look
look.
red?
I can't really tell. I
Maybe
can see.
if it does, we can just make the lights green, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather look sick.
Then
than
you-
sick.
It must be down here.
You want some green?
I saw it.
My face won't be red in this color.
Less than
Well, green and red are complementary colors. So,
Oh, it's right there.
You
Yeah.
know,
Other blue?
it'll work.
What is it? Green and red. Oh,
Green and red.
brown?
You mean blue is complementary color? It would
Yellow
be
and green is blue.
orange.
So, oh no.
Oh, you mean red and
green? I
green?
think might be pure brown.
I was gonna
That's
say,
cool, man.
So don't try and trick Jim
I look
about
like I got some
complementary colors. He's pretty knowledgeable when it comes to colors.
Not that knowledgeable.
No, but he's got more than a rudimentary knowledge. Let's just say
It's
it's
not-
not.
Prime colors. Those are primes, right?
There's three primers.
We all suffer the same
Yellow,
affliction.
Blue and red. So green is a
Blue isn't
tertiary
green and
tertiary
yellow.
color. Blue is across
Red and
from yellow via green.
I know a lot about colors. Not really.
Nice. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple?
Yeah.
That's a good color.
And yours? What's your favorite, Gem?
Well, my primary favorite color is, I think, green, which is not a primary color.
Oh shit.
No, that's a tricky way to say it.
Yeah. This is purple, and then here comes magenta.
My second favorite is yellow, which is not a prime color
Yellow
either. I know nothing about
is it not your primary favorite? Or,
Oh, it's primary, it's not prime?
What do you guys think of that?
Prime. Well,
That does something different.
prime and primary mean the same thing, right?
Let's kill the main house lights and see what happens.
All right.
Hey, somebody
There's
commented.
an airy part on there.
We got a comment?
Mujahideen, gonna play Sin Newman? No, bro, I haven't learned any. I'm sorry. I can put the chords up on the screen.
Oh yeah. How about short people? Let's do
Oh, he's probably talking about the other Newman.
Oh, what Newman?
Paul? Paul Newman?
Play some Paul Newman.
What's that?
Mujahideen is awesome. That does something for you, for sure. Oh, no, that was because you were leaning in close.
Can you
Does
see
that
me
do
in
something?
there?
That adds a little light, but I
Well,
kind
put
of
it
like.
up towards you more.
Hold on, let's try this.
You want to put it up higher?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see what happens if we go. What if we go up here like this?
Put it in front of that purple box up there.
You
That's
want
a
to
good
go
song.
where
Yeah.
everybody does cocaine, diddle diddle dee dee.
Yeah. Hey, Woody Harrelson is not bad looking at that old show.
Woody Harrelson? Yeah.
Oh, I bumped the
Pretty guy,
camera.
pretty guy.
What do you guys think of this new camera angle?
Well, I
Is it
kind of
better?
like it. It's better than looking at your ugly face.
Remember that one commenter we had who was insulting me, but his name was like Insult King? And I was like all offended for a second until I realized like, oh, that's like this guy's whole shtick. And he tricked me with it.
I didn't know you guys are gonna be such jerks to each other. Just got it so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Got
bro.
him.
That was spot
That's
on.
it. I quit.
I used to quit every week in that old defunct, no longer with us band, the Panacea.
Those guys were, jeez. I mean, seriously, they used to wear hats like this to their shows.
You really don't need to know anything else other than that, dude. They used to wear hats like this. Identical to this hat
Marijuana.
in every way.
Who does marijuana?
That puts more light on me. The camera's not high enough yet, but
Yeah. You want to stand there and I'll adjust it?
I don't know. I think this is kind of our.
It's going back and forth, back and forth.
This is kind of our regular show. This is what we do.
I want to see. I'm gonna move this thing on a little bit.
Oh, we're live. This is live happening.
Yeah,
We are live.
I thought we were practicing. I was doing this. I thought it was a really funny bit with the camera. I was waving at the other camera. That was a practice
you
bit.
can go back and be really embarrassed to watch it later.
Yeah.
So far, I've only made it through
And we'll go red on red for your
15
face.
minutes. I've only made it through 15 minutes about of any given show. Oh yeah, I was gonna get it next
man.
year.
You gotta go red. That's good. I like
Hold
that.
that for a second, please. And if you're gonna play it during the show, you gotta turn that on.
Nice. Okay, somebody handed me a guitar with a light switch on it. It works.
So you know how to play multiple instruments then?
I've been learning the harp recently. I'm gonna give a little demonstration. Demonstration.
Little harp?
Can I say
Harp demo? Menstruation.
Demonstration.
A demonstration. Yeah, you could do that.
Menstruation.
I didn't bring any hygienic towelettes.
Right, there we go. The word tampon is very crude.
Yeah,
Very
tampon is so crude.
Hygienic towelette is so much better.
Yeah. That's something your grandma might have in her purse. She doesn't have tampons, she has hygienic towelettes.
Yeah, not tampons.
Not tampons.
This guy doesn't listen.
What? Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, you gotta take your camera down, Sean.
All right, I'll adjust for
Anti-city.
AC is over here.
Anti-City is
There we go.
off of the screen.
Now we do have a surprise demonstration of a little used instrument on loan today. That looks cool. Because the light on the guitar is not focused, so it's very confusing what's happening. It looks like you're sitting in bright sunlight somehow.
It looks like, you ever seen that movie Demolition Man?
Yeah.
The cops have those flashlights on their chest.
Yeah.
is that how people practice? I've never played before. It's good. It's good.
not
It
bad.
felt like practice.
That's not a practice.
That was pretty good. Try again. Let's try that again. Can you do that again?
One more time. Is that what a scale is?
Yep. They call that one half pentatonic.
Cool.
Or no, it's chromio.
Chromio.
Yeah, chromio.
Oh man, I really like Chromio.
Me too.
Fantastic. She sings great.
She does. There you go. No, I'm playing along with you.
Oh, okay. Key of A flat.
Sure.
Minor.
Whatever, dude. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That note makes sense.
The harp does not like it. The harp's like, that's not the right key. I can feel it.
Yeah. It's like right there between the piano.
It's almost perfect. Let's see, what is this? D. The D didn't work. D.
Oh, well, I can move up to D there.
No.
That's not how this works.
Oh, right.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, man.
Gonna dig around a little bit.
What's this one? This one is second G minor. G minor harp, dude. So if you take that down a half step, it'll probably do something for us.
Everyone. Dynamic colors?
Play the open string. It's close enough, right?
I don't even know how to play G minor. song. Lights out for
the
me.
lights out.
Let's start the show over.
Yeah, okay. See you guys next week.
There you go. I don't know how to use that thing anymore. Way too much embarrassment.
I guess we better write that on the list. Somebody take note that we need to learn some Newman, because this guy is like, if we were a bar, Buja Hadeen would have probably already spent $1,000 here.
Who is Newman?
I think it's that. It's not Gary Newman. Maybe it is. Maybe he's talking about Gary.
Randy Newman?
No, Randy Newman. I think it's Gary Newman. I'm pretty sure it's the guy that plays that "In Cars" song. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
We lock up our doors in cars.
Oh, well, smart. I mean, we should.
Yeah.
Gosh, well, let's see. Okay, well that other browser should still be open.
Otherwise, you wouldn't know how to get into a car with a hanger.
We can commentary on it here.
You gotta lock it up.
Newman Music. Thomas Newman?
That would be Thomas Dolby.
John Newman?
Oh, we must have closed the other one here. Let's do this. Come with me, Mr. Tab. Thank you.
Well, let's get the phone book and figure it out. I'm
should
sure
we
there's a
put-
couple Newmans in there.
That's a good idea. Should we,
Yeah, see Gary Newman cars. Yeah.
should we go to commentary
Yeah,
mode?
that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll get it up here, and then we're gonna have to add it in here, and we'll go listen for Jeff and commentate and talk about possibly learning this song. You know, since since none of us have prior obligations playing bass with another band, for example, maybe we could learn a song together.
Okay, that'd be fun.
Cool. I'm down. On a more serious note, anyways.
Yeah,
So-
seriously speaking.
Well, we're supposed to have the entire show so that only 2 out of 3 of us know if we're serious, and the audience never knows. That's kind of a hidden written rule. Right?
That's a good rule.
And then when there's only 2 of us, it was like most of the time we use a percentage then, but now that there's 3, we can use fractions.
A very complicated fraction. Like a base 60.
Well, it's 2 out of 3 if 3 was 12 and not 3. Which 3 is 12, and 12 is 3.
You gotta go 24 or what, 60.
So we're gonna do this, but we need to tell
That
this.
looks really uncomfortable, so I feel like
You better loosen up.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
posture up a little bit.
That looks a lot more natural.
This makes me better. I feel like yes. Okay, good. Straight and stiff and
Straight and
uncomfortable.
stiff, uncomfortable.
Yeah, we need this.
There's a pillow, you could put it under your knees or
This.
in an armpit or something.
My
you know?
knees.
Yeah, Gary.
Whatever's comfortable.
Just shaking your chain. All right,
I
so
didn't like these pants. I figured.
so check this out, AC. If you are willing and continue to participate in this, I would love it if you eventually sometimes take over this responsibility of me manning the helm. What you're seeing on the left is what we're about to transition to. What you're seeing on the right is what is being
Switchboard.
fed out live. This is the digital control panel for software called OBS, which stands for Open Broadcast Studio.
Yes.
See it up there at the top? Okay. So this is your live, or this is your mix. So over here is all the things. Excuse me. No, dude, that's cool. To me, that's very classy. Let's move this camera back.
Yeah, move that camera.
I'm trying to be classy, bro. Trying to be punk rock. So.
Well, you're pretty punk rock. I played George W. on a Mission to Jesus for the first time for you just a few weeks ago.
That's good.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play and commentate on the song Cars by Gary Newman to flatter our good friend Buja Hadeen, who eventually is going to be on the show, and we're going to talk Turkey about politics someday. So here you click fade, right? And that's going to fade us over here, and now you can see that there's 2 cameras of us looking up at.
Yeah, we point
This
over to the
browser
side
window.
here.
Yeah, and you got to point like
to
see
the-
it,
to
there
the
it is.
browser.
So really,
It's over
it's
there.
counterintuitive. You have to point the opposite direction, but then on the screen it's going to show us that we're pointing at the right thing. I'm going to make this.
I'm confused. Am I pointing with my hands?
Yeah.
Or am I pointing with
You
my
have,
mouse?
you have to point with your hands.
No, I'm pointing with the mouse. Okay,
That's
so we're going to unmute this.
That's cool.
That's going to roll this track through. And I like it like this. And so what we're seeing is this,
Yeah, that's what they see.
and then what they're seeing is this. So this song always reminded me of the Cars. I like this song a lot. I'm sure the
I do
music
like this song.
isn't really very hard. Yeah, it's awesome. It is.
It's inside of a pyramid.
Yeah, we can definitely. I'm sure there's plenty Illuminati in this video.
Triangles or what?
Yeah,
You think?
he's inside of the pyramid with the light coming from the top. It's like
Press 1 if you see Illuminati symbolism. Press 2 if you don't see it.
it's the same angles as the one on your
He's
dollar
wearing
bill.
Michael Jackson's jacket too. The same leather. Oh, we can play along.
I knew that Phil. I remember asking you a long time ago. Bill, beatbox on over here. That's one of you like my beatbox.
Hey, hey.
We love this song.
Nothing is still basic, just blues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. We went up to Dean. All right. Okay, well that's a very important keyboard part we have here. Now, we have that effect. Well, it's like a string.
That guy, what's his name? He used to come around, but he doesn't really come around anymore. He's busy now. Innate has a synthesizer somewhere that plugs into a keyboard, and it's trapped in some mole's hole underground. I'm pretty sure that's.
Well, in his house. Or garage.
Very nice. And I'll put it all right there. You know, like that.
Yeah, we can pull this apart. I think it just fades out.
Super decent.
But yeah, we can definitely, maybe we'll put this together, Mujahideen. I have known Mr. Mujahideen on the internet for a long time. We've never met in person. And we've never really had a whole bunch of private correspondence, but we've private messaged each other a few times now and again over the last, probably, I bet it's been 10 years, more than 10 years. Mujahideen. That's, yeah, but his last name is,
Hello, Buja. I'm Joel. Oh, shit.
no, you can,
AC Supergroove.
That's the true beauty of the show. No, like, you know, I'm all about anti-communitarian, nuclear stuff. Well, him and I both have been corresponding in that regard for a long time.
Anti-communitarian?
Yeah, anti-communitarianism is one of the major themes of this show. Communitarianism is it's a word that's intentionally impossible to say and impossible to understand.
A lot of stuff going on there with a couple of syllables and letters. Don't understand.
Yeah,
It's
so
cool
that's
though.
cool.
I don't like a lot of English.
So now we're back. So there, yeah, we covered a little.
What was that part of the show? What did we do?
We're pretty much winging it still. We've tried a couple times to use a script and work off of it a bit. We're still studying like the Smothers Brothers and Mel Brooks and old variety shows, and we still, the few times we've tried to use a format, it's worked out okay, but we're not there yet where it's a habit. We need to develop a habit. And so that's another thing. If you're down and you want to kick it, we can start to get segments going where we do like, usually towards the end, we have kind of developed a habit of watching, like doing like a conspiracy review the last half hour, but that was never truly planned. It's just like we get up there like, oh man, we've only got like 45 minutes left, and then we're like, well, screw it, let's
So
throw on
45
the
minutes left, and
JFE.
I'd go, every time you said 45 minutes left,
Yeah.
let's show. Somewhat scripted show or whatever. Yeah, I get it.
Well, that's what, this is to clear the air. If something like that happens where it gets weird, you go,
Cool.
and that clears the air. I bought Gem that bell when I was on vacation in Ashland.
So you're going to want me to take over the helm at some point?
Well, I mean, if you want to, or share the duties sometimes.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's got one of those
It's trying
mouse balls,
Yeah,
dude.
and the scroll thing is inverted like an airplane.
Okay.
It's so hard. And I've got it turned to maximum sensitivity.
Good luck, bro. Good luck. Good.
And before we were going to be a live show, there is a list of covers and stuff we were doing over here too.
Just making sure I got the right.
Oh, we got 4 people watching. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Thank
welcome.
you for coming to enjoy this week's 14th episode of RX Only Picture Show featuring that guy.
Featuring
AC
that
Supergroove.
We met earlier. It was good.
As you can imagine,
It was nice.
when we said harp demo, we weren't talking about me playing the harmonica, although that could be confusing this week.
That is a harp.
Because people also
Indeed.
call the harmonica the harp. Especially old cool black guys in movies with gray hair. They say, "Where's my harp?"
I love that guy in that movie.
Yeah. Whoa. I like that you turned all of those characters into one guy. One black guy with gray curly hair. That's
Oh, yeah.
one character.
He's in a lot of movies. Well, it is just a character, I guess.
Which character?
Yeah, isn't it weird? Like, there's an old, really cool black guy in a movie with gray hair, and he's like, seems like your grandpa, only black, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And then eventually, like you see him in an interview or something, and he's dressed kind of like if Prince was mellowed out a little bit. He's got a British accent. It's so hard to play that part. It took me forever to get the accent right, and I just studied the
hard to see
Southern
blackness
culture,
in there.
Porch music, and the blues. And I never really, he's been from Britain and London and Yorkshire. I never did really understand that fully. And then you're like, what the hell?
That's complicated black.
Hugh Jackman too. Hugh Jackman trips me out every time. He's an Australian, but he's
Right.
still got a really high up there accent, so you're not sure. And like you see him as
Wolverine. Wolverine.
and then I watched.
I lost Les Miserables. But that's what I think.
Oh
of
yes,
him
Les
as.
Miserables. Yes.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
La Miserables. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what you
It's
called
so
it?
crazy.
It's
Les
not Les
Miserables.
Miserables.
No, that's how
Les
everybody.
Miserables.
That's what it says. It says Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Not so, but the way
Les
you pronounce it is
Miserables.
Les Miserables. But no
Australian.
bled. But no bled.
Australian's French.
I thought you called it
French.
Les Miserables BS.
No, that's how we got here. We got away from all of our bad past experiences with women and having no money, and now we're, what'd you say, Les Miserables HD?
BS.
Oh, BS.
BS.
Les Miserables BS.
BS.
In HD.
In HD.
I resent the no money part because I had at least $3 or $4 when all of it.
Oh, it was
What's up, he who lurks?
$3 or
He
$4.
who lurks.
I had lots
Where'd
of
you
money.
come from?
Interesting.
It's for all the ladies. I had
Hey,
a lot of money
man,
when I
cool.
lost my $4.
I wonder who he who lurks is. Cool guy. Hey, we are very pleased to see you because you're new. We get a few random wanderers every once in a while, and so we are totally excited to make your acquaintance, he who lurks.
You better crush that subscribe button.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
thumbs up.
And ring the bell because I don't post that much, and when I do, it's cool like this. Like you want to see? I'm gonna play with the yo-yo for you. Watch this.
Oh shit, yo-yo time.
I left my good
So
yo-yo
about that?
at home, so
Yeah,
we're gonna have to
it's
go
nice
with
to
the backup yo-yo. But yeah,
I'm gonna stand back.
Sometimes he
I feel like
goes-
something's about
we
that.
might have to put the house lights.
Oh,
back.
house lights on, huh?
We might have to adjust the camera too. So.
All right, here I'll get back here for the camera adjustments.
Just so you know, man, this is a weekly
Zone.
variety show. And I yo-yo, and that's Jem, and he juggles. We play live music. We commentate mostly on conspiracy theory and kind of make fun of whatever the local news cycle is blowing up. Like, we were wondering if these boys trapped in the cave might actually be a distraction from something else. Like maybe they wanted to smuggle a whole bunch of drugs or kids in Thailand, and so they're like, these guys are trapped. And you look over there like, oh, they're trapped. And they're like, get the 500 kilos in the airplane, let's go. You know, so that kind of stuff. But let's see, I'm going to have to move this back just a little bit. Let's see if we can. This yo-yo dude is way slower than my high quality one. So if you tune in next week, I'll make sure to put it in my
Yeah, what happened? Did you take it home?
Australia, mate. Oh, cool. He subbed up after the show, so he knows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah.
See
Good
how we
work.
did out there, little Australia came to us. Boom. Yep.
Ow!
Called positive thinking.
All right, so we're gonna try and rock the baby in the cradle. So maybe I do remember seeing you because we've been doing this a while now. We smoked a lot of weed when we were younger, so our long term has been affected.
Short
I
term.
did.
Short term, right?
That's I said
Short
it wrong
term?
on purpose.
Never touch this stuff.
Never touch
Rock the baby in the
A
cradle.
lot
There
of
we go.
rehab is
Whoa.
a lot of people have. There's a lot of nurses that are paid because of that drug.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he who lurks is
What's
pretty
okay?
familiar with what's up with us.
They might even get paid
That's
with
the
it.
part.
So in that case, I would love to hear because for a while there we were kind of commentating on the what I would call the internet blood sports scene, which doesn't really exist now. Like we did a whole show about Baked Alaska and his crap, and lately it's been like Worski just is kind of like spinning his wheels, doesn't really have his shit going on. It's not terrible, but it's not like sharp and on point. And JF, the last time I tuned in and looked at anything going on with JF, well, it was actually Worski commentating on it. And it's like he's gone completely sideways. He's criticizing people for saying nigger or faggot, and he's
JF
like,
is?
yeah, and like he's like all worried about getting strikes on his channel. So I would love to hear what you think about that, Mr. Lurks. Let's see, there we go. Woo, that worked. I can't believe it.
Nice.
All those times. Let's try that one more time.
Oh, yeah.
It's coming together.
Is it because it's plastic
Yeah,
one?
well, it's because the butterfly shape really helps.
It's a lot easier with the butterfly.
Yeah. Around the corner. Oh yeah, and gem juggles.
Whoa. On occasion.
Nice, you're getting better and better, man. We're both really
Thanks for.
improving.
There you go. Yeah, that's what happens when.
So, one of my favorite things to do is to loop right at the camera like that.
Basement. Whoa.
And we really don't have enough room in there. We need a sound stage. Like a
You do
vaulted
need
ceiling.
a little bit bigger vaulted.
Alright.
Whoa. Sorry there.
No, that's good.
That was
This is part of the show. Trying to juggle and yo-yo right next to each other is not something you see every day. So yeah, the whole IBS thing is trash. Yeah, okay. Now that's an interesting point. He Who Lurks says, yeah, the whole IBS thing is trash. I think at least JF has the balls to moderate his own thing, regardless of critique. Now, in a way I agree with that, but in a way I see it as a contradiction, but that doesn't surprise me because I see JF as kind of a chameleon. I don't want to call him full-on slimeball, but I know that American Gadfly was speculating that maybe he's got some sociopathic tendencies there.
Oh, I can see that.
I could see that, you know. Without insult, I could say, well, he already admits that he's autistic. So, you know.
Does sociopathology come with autism?
Well, it's
Do you
just,
think they're
to
on
me,
the same sort of spectrum?
to me they're similar because you fail to fully understand and integrate verbal and physical cues, body language, like people who can't figure out when it's time to leave, when you want them to leave.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
like, you know, when the show's over here and your girl comes down, I'm gauging you guys hard as to how you feel. Because, and I know even last week, like, I was ready to walk home and I felt good. And you guys, like, took it as like, oh, no, man, did we bother Sean and run him off?
Shit, already.
You know?
Kicked him out.
And lots of people don't have that very tuned in, and some people don't have it at all. And that is bothersome. And I would say that that is a place where autism and sociopathy definitely overlap. That, like, you're not like, they have to go practice at it to learn it. And maybe if
Watch
they're
movies and stuff.
right, and if they're severe, maybe that's all they can do is imitate it, and they can't actually learn it. You know, like true learning versus, well, because I mean, everyone's done that at work or a job or something, like where you're supposed to know something and you don't, and so you get away in a band. You do it all the time. Like you don't ever really learn the song, so you fake your way through it good enough that nobody notices. But in your heart of hearts, you know that you never really went and learned the bass line.
Yeah.
You're just doing a good enough job of, you know, enough notes that nobody notices.
Your friends are polite enough not to point it out.
Or if they said, we want you to sit down and play straight through it, you'd be screwed.
Yeah.
You'd be outed, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think it's kind of like that. So.
He Who Lurks says, bringing entertainment into politics is amateurish and kind of gimmicky and comes off forced and nearsighted. And then He Who Lurks says, I agree with you. JF is going a bit fash. But personally, I have no problem with that.
Yeah. I mean, I unsubscribed from him not too long ago just because I noticed I wasn't ever tuning in. So it wasn't like, sometimes I'll unsubscribe from somebody because I'm sick of their shit and I'm done. I want to be done watching their stupid crap. But it was just more like, okay, you're just kind of blocking up my subscription list, you know. And I've just kind of, I quit hanging out with the whole IBS scene. Not like I was anything other than a one-time guest on a show that got decent views, but it's like, you know, it was probably one of the weirdest episodes of Worski Live. It definitely didn't fit into their whole thing, you know. But I don't know. I think it's weird. I was glad to see it. As you can see, that made me happy. So, and we have AC Supergroove here this week, and he's gonna play a real harp. I'm gonna give everybody a preview.
Oh yeah, show that thing off.
How many viewers have we got in here now? So
We've got 3 watching.
So we're gonna.
You ever seen a real harp?
We're gonna have him try this thing out here in a minute. I bet you he's snuck upstairs, or maybe went up there to
You might have gone
drain
out
the
to
lizard.
have a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, he might have. But yeah, we're excited to try that out. But yeah, I think the whole thing's kind of weird. I was kind of hoping that that Worski would get something going that was more like, because I kind of like Andy Worski the way he's kind of a dork. You know, he's kind of like,
Yeah, he's
like
pretty entertaining.
Successful dork. You know, like he makes mistakes, he admits when he's wrong,
He's a very likable
but
fellow.
not really. and it seems to me like he's kind of spinning his wheels, so hope he pulls it out. Surprised we've been floating pretty low lately too. Maybe that's why I'm so excited. Like, oh my God, a viewer! It's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, last week was the 4th of July. when
Yeah,
we
that's
did
true. That
American
made the show for people
holiday.
to go back and watch. Yeah.
That was a fun show. We did it outside. We had some live pyrotechnics going off in the ether sphere.
Yeah. Jim's neighbors were setting off a bunch of fireworks, and we got the cameras adjusted and caught quite a bit of it. That was fun. We're gonna have to take the show outdoors more often. Jim,
Yeah,
I think.
that's definitely a thing. We should do more on the road shows too.
I agree. Oh, we haven't uploaded any 360 footage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we also we got a 360 camera. We've been burning footage with it, but you can't stream it live. If you can, we haven't figured it out yet. And so we're gonna upload some of that to the channel so that you can watch everything going on in this whole slightly cluttered room.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. The juggling and the
Yeah, that is ironic. He says, he who lurks says, I find it funny how Worski, the leader of IBS, got butthurt by JF's criticism. Ha ha ha. Yeah. It's... I don't know.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It seems like the horseshoe theory is truer and truer.
Mujahideen said he used to go to Renaissance fairies with a blind Welsh harpist.
Oh, cool.
Good times. Thanks for the Newman.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's a trip. Well, that should put the pressure on AC.
A blind Welsh harpist. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Be like,
I'd be curious to pick her brain, or
Yeah.
his brain. Isn't that funny? Blind and Welsh, and I'm imagining a beautiful woman. Doesn't mean it's true.
you know, I guess the sight impaired people are great musicians.
Yeah, that makes sense. I used to work with, and I still do occasionally work with disabled people, and it is true that your body naturally translates and boosts up other senses. So, like, you know, if someone's got a broken neck, all of their other senses are going to be more acute and more in tune because they can't walk or function below a certain level of the injury. And it's like, so your body's like, well, I can't really use that. So then...
What are they going to do with all this processing power?
Yeah,
right?
and so it's true that, you know, like, even though one dude, his fingers didn't work, but he could still use his hands even with no fingers, and his hearing and his vision were super articulate, you know.
I think we use like a big chunk, like 70% of our brain for vision processing.
That doesn't surprise me, yeah.
So if you're blind, then what is your brain going to do with all that stuff? It's not going to go to sleep. It's going to...
Oh, thank you. That sounds delicious, man. I don't really drink a lot of tea. Well, I drink this green dye. Dye my insides green. But curry pies. I went to...
Oh, curry pie, that sounds
He
great.
Who Lurks. I lived in Brisbane for 2 months. I dated a girl online via the internet and over the telephone for like 3 years, and we were like, had this weird classic internet romance. And I finally went over there and lived with her for a couple months in Brisbane, and we traveled up to Port Douglas. Is that right?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember if is Port Douglas in Washington? Is there a Port Douglas in Washington?
Port Angeles.
Port Angeles. I remember if it's Port Douglas or Port Arthur. But we went up there. And I definitely remember eating the meat pies, man. Meat pies are huge in Australia. That's a thing. Like, that's what you go down to the corner store and get. You don't buy a burrito.
Do you
It's
need a
very,
table for
very
that?
similar, but not the same.
It's just
Does it fit on your lap?
So, yeah.
yeah.
Then it goes the other way.
So you play it like this, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
on your just rest the bottom on your leg.
All right.
I tuned it up to what it was tuned to, so I don't know if it's like in actual natural tuning, but it's
Oh, no.
tuned to itself pretty
It should
decent.
be. I mean, I tuned it up to E flat. Yeah. Is your piano on or not?
Yeah.
So this would be
See?
D E. Oh, E flat would be F. So that can't be right.
I might have put
No,
it.
that's
That's not right.
It's
Might
E
be on a little
flat would be F. D E F. E flat.
Is it E flat?
bit. Yeah, we're out. We're out. You know.
It's okay. It doesn't matter.
Does that thing hold the
It's got
tune
its own
pretty
thing.
well?
Play,
Pretty well?
play a few of those and let's
It
see if
kinda
it
does.
Let's find something similar.
It's in between.
So the new moon is tonight. Solar eclipse will
It's in
occur in
between.
5 minutes. Where's that?
Oh crap! A solar eclipse in 5 minutes?
That's what my telephone says. It says it will be visible from my location today.
Cool.
So the moon's getting in front of the sun? When, right?
That's impossible.
2:18, 07, 12, 6:48 p.m. What time is it now? 7:58.
He says he's a muso himself, so this stream's right up his alley. Awesome.
Cool.
Well, you ready to
I'll be right,
All
right back, you guys. I'm gonna see
Alright.
if this solar eclipse is happening.
All right, Jim's gonna go check and see if the sun is hiding or not.
Did you already give your demonstration on the yo-yo?
Yeah, I played some yo-yo,
Cool.
but no rush.
No, I was gonna do the background music to when you did that. So
Oh, we can do it again. I can play more yo-yo.
That doesn't kid.
That's great.
No, it's cool. I gotta get there mentally. I'm not there mentally. I'm not there mentally.
Just trying to see if I'm surprised more people haven't popped in here that we know, which is fine, but it's so confusing. The whole internet's so stupid.
We kind of went into this a little naked. I mean, you know, I was out there popping interview jobs and handshakes.
Yeah.
You were giving me rides, you know.
And now we're live on the internet.
Not really much time to prepare, honestly. I was circling your house, complaining about some stuff for a good half hour, 45 minutes. That was a waste of time. Could have been doing something then, you know, prepare a little bit. It's cool.
Until we get that script and format down, I see no reason to prepare. Once we've done that, then we've got little cubby holes to put ideas into along the way, and we can go like, we're gonna do this and then that, and then this and then that, right? Right. And then we'll do this. Oh, we didn't get that down yet. We better try it again real quick.
And that. What's
Right?
that song?
This.
There's something in
You
this.
could do with this, and you could do with that. Right?
Dude, yeah, I like that song. I appreciate every part of that song.
Let's try this again on
It's
FB
good, man.
here.
It's good.
SB on FB trying to get the RX only out to the family. What's going on here? There it is. That sounds almost like To Live Is To Die. That's cool. This thing doesn't want to do nothing. Come on, man. I want more people to hear the harp music. Yeah, that's beautiful. Where's the killer chair? Maybe Jim can take it upstairs. I can back up with the drums here just a second.
Wow.
Test. Wonder if that's on. I like that beatbox harp. That was a great idea earlier. Harp and the beatbox.
It's called Barb.
Barb.
Well, wait, because there was something else too, because I was going. Like doing a dubstep-ish saw bass with my. That probably sounds stupid as shit. It's like that microphone without your voice and you do it in lower volume, so it's like. You know? It's gonna be true saw bass. Everybody knows how you do saw bass with the mouse. Idiot.
That's beautiful, man. Keep doing that.
Remember that song? Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
We did it. Very poetic. It's
I don't know why I didn't think to do this before. I'm going through my phone and tagging everybody, and then gonna hit them up. So we might have to like do the short preview on this and make you do it again. Sounding nice. Yeah. Yeah. This guy is an exceptional stringed musician guy. This AC character, but he's just now starting to mess with this thing.
You know what I just realized? AC Supergroove is like is. You remember AC Slater?
Yeah.
Dude.
You know what else it made me think? AC Castillo.
Yeah. Yeah. AC Slater was the best character on that show. I freaking hated him when I was a kid because I was like, Zach Morris is so beautiful and cool and blonde. But dude, Zach Morris was he was an asshole.
Yes.
Dude, he was just like lying to everybody and just convincing everybody to do terrible things, and then pits everybody on each other, and then at the end he's like, Mom, Zach Morris, what's up? And everybody loves him again. That guy. Jeez, what a jerk. I'm glad I didn't go to school with him. AC Slater was cool though. I like it. AC Slater.
This is so weird.
There's a song about AC Slater.
My Facebook does not want to let me do it.
AC Slater.
Oh, I think if you wanted one of these brand new, dude, I think they're about $250. I think this is 22 strings. They call it a lever harp. So it's got little levers that you push up and down that adjust the tuning by 1/2 step, so you can change keys if you tune it right. Like if you tune it to flat, E flat, then you can get like 9 out of the 12 keys that way. But yeah, I think when we looked it up, no, we got this one as a gift, but I think when we looked it up, it was like $250. So, oh, thanks, dude. Maybe. Want some food, Joel? Some pizza?
Oh,
Do you want veggie or do you want the meat cowboy or do you want both? Or
I'll take like a half hour on the food thing.
okay, I just made them quick, so I didn't want you to fill it.
Thank you very much.
You're
I really
welcome.
appreciate it. Very
Alright,
hospitable.
okay.
Very
I'm
hospitable.
so,
Go dog.
Very
I'm
hospitable.
so confused right now. What's up? We were gonna write a song about AC Slater because his name's AC.
Oh,
It
nice.
made me think of AC Castillo
AC
too.
Supergroove, man. And then AC Slater, and I realized that
Hi,
I
Proto.
never really liked AC Slater when I was watching the show because I was like, he's no fun. He's like the friend that makes all the sense and is a real person. You know, 'cause he was
Yeah.
always like, dude, in trouble because Zach Morris was being a total asshole.
I want people to see this
Yeah.
harp. I'm gonna keep trying, you guys.
Against him, and he's always like,
I'm
"This
sorry to be on my
Supergroove,
phone,
man."
audience, but I
AC
want
Slater's
more
like,
people to get in here.
Saved by the Bell,
That
right?
makes,
Yeah.
that makes me an asshole when I was a kid because I was a huge Zach Morris fan. You know,
Yeah.
knee pads and all, big fan.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again. I'm trying to put our new sign on the air sign on Facebook and tag a bunch of friends and say, it just doesn't want to work.
I don't know why my phone said
You know
there was
what?
an eclipse.
Let's bag it. We'll get people naturally, baby.
No, we won't. It's the internet, not real life. In real life, we get people naturally. On the internet, it's just baggy.
This shit isn't real.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Dude, it's not real again.
You have to inject them with Facebook.
An
links.
RL.
Things aren't real again.
Not real life.
Oh shit, it's not real again. Oh shit, it's weird again.
It's okay.
It's cool, man. I've dealt with not real before. It's cool.
That is quite a beautiful little sound machine.
Dude, they're awesome.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's really cool, man. Like, and pretty easy. It's just, you know, the hours and hours of just playing with it. Like when I started playing the guitar, I would and I was terrible, like everybody's just terrible with guitar. And then, but I would watch Conan O'Brien, and I would just sit there with it in my hands and just like, yeah. And I just remember a lot of Conan O'Brien, you know, back before like I could just YouTube Conan.
Yeah.
And it would be, so I was like up late, not doing my homework or whatever, and then
Yeah.
my mom's basement is like, oh, Conan, you're so funny. But like just having it in my hands,
Yeah.
and just like feeling
That muscle memory.
comfortable. I wasn't even really playing anything, and then you know a few months later I'm playing like easy Metallica riffs,
Yeah.
and then
That's what
and then all of a sudden
stupid.
Conan's on in the background, you know, and you're just like, yeah, I'm totally jamming or whatever. But I think just getting comfortable putting those hours, so I'm just gonna go to bed with it.
There you go. Yeah.
Maybe get down some YouTube, watch some newcomers.
Some modern harp stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a pickup. Maybe we could pick that thing up and plug it into it's like a little pickup you can stick to
Yeah.
to like a guitar
Exactly.
or something like
And it
that.
actually picks up the vibration
Yeah.
instead of the
It's like a little got a little sticker you stick
Right,
it
yeah.
on. Yeah.
I think we had something like that similar with one of Nate's.
Yeah.
Or no, he actually had the one where you put it in the hole
Yeah.
and like it's like a pickup.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
We had something that had a sticker on it like that too.
Mhm.
But I think the sticky back
Go on.
was.
Go upstairs.
You kept it or something?
Yeah. The sticky back wasn't sticky though. What's
Hey,
his
yeah,
name
that
online?
sticky back.
He's
goes
just
bad
gonna have to
after
go by that.
Is anybody else? Okay, cool. So what's your internet's name?
My
He's Jem. Jem.
Oh.
you mean my
Your
Moniker?
Tag friends. Let's try
it's
this.
some initials of mine.
Okay, cool.
So like a gemstone. Or,
Oh, that's the JM.
like gem and you know that cartoon.
You have like a powerful name then. You've got a powerful name. And
Jam!
That's why we're doing Jam.
Yes.
Jam. It's kind of close to Jam too. That's good.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a jam session or whatever. Sweet.
Jemmy Jam.
Jimmy Jim Jammy. This is old Jimmy Jim Jammy. Yeah. I just made that up.
It's a good one.
You know, I just played off of what you said. Really, it's good. You know. Oh, that's an empty beer.
You can get more. I guess you found up there.
I did. I
Good.
went and grabbed one,
Nice.
and your girlfriend or wife,
Girlfriend.
she was like, dude. She protected your fridge. It was great. Threw a couple just to kind of show me she knows how to box, and I was like, whoa. I don't know how to box, so I just said, hey, said it was all right if I grabbed a beer. She's like, cool.
Oh, and then she let you have one?
She was really nice.
I'll have to have a
Yeah.
talk with her. Those were all supposed to be for me?
I love it. Well, okay. You can have it.
Oh, it's alright. You
Okay.
already put your lips on
I
it.
do
so it's-
have herpes. Several different
yours.
strands.
Strands.
Streams,
It's
whatever.
like, you know, when I get a mouth sore, it's like a strand of yarn or
It's gonna
something.
work this time. This
That's
should be
cool. Have you ever considered knitting? Or like crochet? Crochetery?
Dude, it's
That would be
it looks hard.
It does
It
look
looks
hard.
I
But
mean,
it's pretty baller. I mean, you got those really sharp, like, needles.
I'm a
sticks.
two-dimensional type of person, and it feels really three-dimensional to me.
Yeah, it kind of does feel three-dimensional, I would say.
Pretty sure I've grabbed the tongs.
Yeah, those so like you
The
put them in your
knitting-
eyes so that you can
Yes. Yeah.
modify your brain
I imagine it's just the knitting sticks. Knit sticks.
down to the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
See if that
I'm
works or
pretty
not.
sure I grabbed them. My ex-wife.
Oh, Losing Aura is live right now. You guys want to go watch
was
Losing
into
Aura?
crocheting for a second or something. Were they knitting or crocheting?
Let's throw Losing Aura back.
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
it's
With every week we go and give a complimentary viewing to
shout
our
out, huh?
to our what we call well these guys are our partners in crime and they're also our competition, so we call it live stream co-opetition.
Co-opetition.
This is a co-opetition, so this is also called stream sniping. So we're gonna snipe their stream right now. and play over it and make fun of them I think is what we should do. So what we're gonna have to do is pull this out of here, keep doing this, and then closing it, and then we're gonna go do something really crazy and actually go to my Facebook page. We're gonna go back over here. Okay, so if you're paying attention here, AC. All right, so what you're seeing on the right is what the audience is seeing. What you're seeing on the left is what they're gonna see when you click any of these transition buttons, right?
Cool.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here. See how it says shared commentary there? See that? Where my mouse is?
Oh, yep.
Okay, so that's describing this entire scene. And then over here it says Media Exam Cam. So we need to go to that one, go to the settings, and then click this little drop down menu right here. And we're going to choose under Chrome, Facebook. This is how we make it so we can see whatever we're watching. And then,
So AC, do you like conspiracies?
Love them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I just was going over like yeah.
All right.
I do.
So,
You know?
Nice.
And I don't
So
even
here they
care
are.
about it. It's just, it's all very
It's
interesting.
so
There's a lot of
fascinating.
research that's been done.
Yeah.
And I like the idea that everything is wrong
Yeah.
or different.
Inverted.
Yeah.
Upside down, backwards,
There's just
inside
a lot
out.
of little there's facts that blow my mind and I don't
Yeah.
care what they're trying to tell me. It's just like, well, that fact was so interesting that my
Yeah.
brain is like spinning right
hey,
now.
Jim,
Yeah.
Jim, could you hit the sound bar so we can get some audio going?
Oh,
here?
yeah.
Okay, we're going to fade, folks. We're going to fade on over to our... to our brothers in arms, doing their live bit down at the local bar here. This is Kip Reese and NAB playing the same songs they were playing about 10 years ago. And they're
Over here?
They're pretty good.
Oh, there. I see it right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come over here.
Whoa. Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Oh, that's hey, it's isn't that the guy?
The karaoke guy?
Yeah. His name is Rolando. Rolando.
I really like Rolando.
Yeah, he's sitting down there at Sapler watching these guys play.
He's got an older sister. Oh, that is.
I was gonna turn it up just a little bit, but that's alright.
You can turn it up here.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
They're
go
doing
ahead and
good.
turn it up just a little bit so that the audience can hear the. So this is Losing Aura is the name of the band, and this is Kip Reese's work. And NAB is backing him up every week. Some of you that have been watching might remember NA because he's been on the show a couple times. He's a close friend of all of ours.
I really, I think they're playing good.
Yeah, sounds good. I think actually if they added drums it wouldn't be good, it'd be bad. It'd get worse. Or make it bad is what I meant to say.
Is he playing a 12 string?
No, but he uses funny tunings.
Oh, that's right. He's a drop B guy.
Boy,
Drop C or D.
crazy.
Whatever.
Like way out.
Yeah, type.
Yeah. He had an electric guitar custom built just because of his weird tuning. His SG was custom built and intonated because of his tuning.
Was it a wall guitar?
It was a long time ago.
See, I'm glad they're going to the open mic because I would rather listen to this at open mic than all. I can almost guarantee you that all of the other open mics going on there. You know, I'm not a huge fan of open mic because it's usually pretty awesome. But I can go if I was there, eat dinner, drink some beers, I'd be like, thanks guys, thanks for hooking me up. You know, guys, that's like eat a burger or two.
I think they're being smart about it, slowly getting back in the groove, and not trying to like go hide and rehearse for 2 months and then come out with a big gig. Instead, kind of go do it. I think they're kind of doing like a live rehearsal every week at the open mic.
Dude, I got a way to test the Mandela effect right now.
Oh, shit.
I'll race down there and go and I'll wave at you guys. Is it gonna happen? Or am I not gonna be there? I'll be here still.
That's a good point. Good question.
Mandela effect. Woo!
Mandela effect.
Debunked.
That's proof that he's a conspiracy nerd. Because any true conspiracy nerd knows how many debunked videos there are next to every video you're trying to find
We should add
Like
Mandela
JFK,
effect
JFK, and
debunked.
it's like everything's JFK debunked. Like, no, I'm looking for the JFK info, not the debunked.
You know what, Kip is a lot. You can tell that he's way more refined and he's sober right now.
Yeah.
And you know, back in the day, we never was sober.
No, we were drinking, smoking hell weed.
Because he used to force it really hard, and it came out like stain. And this comes out like Kip.
Yep.
It's way
No, it
better.
sounds better.
Like power distortion in his voice.
Yeah,
Sort of thing.
just kind of like just.
Well, what it was is that he was really feeling more emotional pain. And so when he was trying to mask it or let it out at the right level, it come off like, you know, like, it wasn't
Really,
inauthentic,
really forced.
it was just, yeah.
He's naturally using his diaphragm, and that's great. I can appreciate this.
Yeah, he got his tubes tied, so he doesn't need a diaphragm anymore.
Maybe
Well, that's good.
I might play a little bass with these guys.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard these songs. It's crazy.
It's pretty awesome that we're watching somebody watch them.
Yeah.
I feel like
I don't like that autofocus camera that goes on.
I'm trying to. Maybe I can try the. Hold on. How are you doing this? How is this act? Do we have cameras all over the place?
Everywhere. We're tapping into all of them
I was
tonight.
gonna take a piss in a minute.
Well,
Now I feel like holding it.
Yeah,
About 3
what
hours.
you want to do is take that old hat with you and kind of hold it around randomly to make sure, you know.
or do something really dramatic with your hands while you're peeing.
Yeah.
And then the cameras will focus on your movement, your hand movement.
Oh.
That's what I do. It's smart.
I feel like if my hands
Yeah.
in the air doing this though, I'm gonna piss all over your bathroom.
It,
That doesn't matter.
it does.
Have you been in there?
That's what I do in public. For like, if I want to pee on the street corner and I don't want anybody to see me, I go like this.
Holy shit!
Like point, and everybody like sees me and they like start looking like, what's he looking at? And I'm like, damn with my other hand, you know. Nobody ever notices.
You're peeing all over somebody's wine tasting glasses that left a half an hour ago. Like,
Yeah.
And then you gotta get like, it's like, where is this thing pointing? What is happening on the ground? Why? He's pointing at something. I don't know why he's not watching where he's pointing.
Hey.
I feel like his eyes would be following where he's pointing.
Yeah, exactly.
we could just rehearse and start going down here too.
We should do the show from there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. We could just rehearse and start going down here.
Yeah.
Okay, we can just start going down there. We don't have to rehearse.
That looks like pretty good pizza.
It's pretty good. You want some?
I'm gonna wait a little.
Wait for a couple more minutes.
The camera adds 29 pounds or so. I don't want to get too wild when that's happening.
No.
So yeah, go buy Losing Aura's CD, except for they don't have one. Go to their website, except for they don't have one.
Well, buy a CD first and then go to the website, right?
Except for they don't have one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should probably just order one then, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if I was them, I would just be giving them out. Not in a rude way.
Yeah.
As in,
You gotta build some
I just
steam,
give
you know?
CDs out.
I understand.
Oh, that would be awesome. At your show, just give CDs out of like Notorious Big.
Just go buy a whole bunch of CDs. Maybe some tapes, some cassette tapes.
Right.
That would be sweet.
Oh, the booth. Want the booth? maybe?
Plug the booth.
Yeah.
Let me turn this down for a second.
Well, but nobody around here is okay. So it goes like this, all right?
Booth.
There's a really cool antique mall here locally in Walla Walla, and for years I've been like a total thrift store addict. And my girlfriend also, we are thrift junkies. We love going to every thrift store and every junk sale and yard sales. And so we cleared out our storage and we ended up with so much crap that we needed to get rid of. We live at the dead end of a street, so we can't really have a very good yard sale. And so I said, screw it, and I rented a booth at the Antique Mall. And it's booth X2. So if you're local in Walla Walla, I'm just now starting to fill it up. It's upstairs, second booth on the left. X2, there's going to be lots of cool stuff in there, lots of junk and awesome, like, cool junk, not crappy junk, like old shoes, there's a typewriter, like
Yeah,
some
my girlfriend
furniture.
bought an awesome purse.
Yeah, I already made my first sale today, and eventually we're going to transition that to, like, more of the local art scene. But so for a little while, it's going to be me clearing out my old used stuff and other people's used stuff if they want to make a deal with me to sell it in the booth so they get some exposure, or put the responsibility on me and they take a small amount of money and I get lots of profit, but they get their junk sold. That's what it's all about. Booth
Treasures. Treasures sold.
Yeah, treasures. That's what they are. It's gold. Gold, silver, bronze, copper, all the precious metals of the
Tons of copper.
treasures. That is the word.
I've
Huh?
stripped
Yeah.
Secret mystery treasures at Booth X2 at the Walla Walla Country Store Antique Mall.
If you haven't been to Walla Walla before, you should really fly out here. Check out the antique store. It's called, what's it called? The country store?
The country store, yeah.
And while you're
country buffet.
while you're doing that, try some wine because there's wine here.
Well,
in
there's
this
all
town,
kinds of
you
stuff
know?
to do in Walla Walla. Say if you're all the way in Australia and you're sick of all of the Yabos and all of the Sheilas, and you're thinking, hey, I need to change, then you should totally go book a flight, fly straight to the Walla Walla airport because you can connect from Seattle and land right here. Let us know you're coming. We will totally find someplace for you to stay, like an Airbnb or a spare room. Everything like that, where we totally want some visitors specifically to shop at Booth X2 at the Walla Walla Antique Mall.
What booth was that? X2?
Booth X2.
Oh.
Secret Mystery Treasures.
Is that the title of your booth?
How was that? Now I can go clip that out and have that be my ad for the booth.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Put it in the booth and loop it.
7 minutes is over and over and over.
Yeah.
it's
All right, I think that's enough losing aura, boys and girls. I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna hit the head, so I'm gonna let this roll for a minute.
So is it my head again, or what are we doing?
Yeah, you gotta.
I'm a little sore.
Well, isn't he not wearing his punching gloves for hitting the head?
Dude, that's rude that you didn't say anything about punching gloves.
Sorry. Yeah.
He's been hitting me with his straight
Are you serious?
fists. Straight fists.
Well,
He's been fisting
he
me a
he
lot.
pulled a fast one on you. That's not very cool, Sean.
I mean, I fish. Let's fish.
Oh, fist me.
Oh,
God,
jeez.
that was a pretty mild fisting, so I'm not sore.
See, I got stickers for the booth.
You got stickers?
And I'm gonna buy some strings with alligator clips, and I'm gonna put like 5 on a string, 10 on a string, 15 on a string.
Stickers?
I guess it's actually gonna have to be 9 on a string, 11 on a string, 13
7
on a string, yeah. And I'm gonna make it so you can clip them so they're all hanging all over the place.
Nice. What kind of stickers?
All kinds of awesome stickers. Like
You-
there's a Rolling Stones lips and like our cartoon characters and like there's pugs and dogs and like just like a whole assortment of stickers.
How much are these stickers going for?
I haven't priced them yet, but I'm gonna price them enough that I'm like doubling or tripling my money.
Like
so that
between
they're
50 cents and $17?
yeah,
That's a really good
Exactly.
price point.
between 50 cents and $17 exactly. Oh yeah, cool. He who lurks is gonna come and check us out when he's got some extra cash. Hey, we are not kidding, man.
Yeah.
If you really get the cash saved and you want to come to Walla Walla, Washington, we will find a way to make your experience beyond description for the rest of your
An
life.
online store at some point too, online booth and a country
Yeah,
store.
eventually that's the other thing too. I will probably eventually get eBay and Amazon or something like Etsy or whatever rolling.
That's
you
a
know.
great idea.
So that because the booth, this is a secret that not everybody knows, but the booth is the beginning of a process to build an online list of people to correspond with and share really good content like this and or other stuff, interesting stuff you find, and eventually give people the tip of the hat like, oh, by the way, we're also putting on a musical and art clinic this week,
Right.
and for $22 you can get in on it, and there's only 2 spaces left out of
That's
103,
a good point.
and
And we're
that's
not
what we're gonna
selling
do.
anything.
Eventually,
Selling everything. Not anything.
So not anything, everything.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and so that's what it's about. It's about talks and handshakes.
I wonder.
I think, because that's what anything
Yeah.
is about.
Pissing me off.
I mean,
It's still not
what did they
working.
say? Rather be lucky than good. You know?
Any day. I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Yeah, I won't. Good is overrated. How you doing? Good. How you doing? Lucky.
Yeah, dude. Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it.
Try this
Write
again.
that one down.
Because that's the perfect thing to say.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want to feel lucky? That's
Who doesn't want to be lucky?
better.
Yeah. Who wants to be good?
Yeah.
Only people that aren't lucky.
I could have just lost everything and I could be sleeping on a park bench, okay? Well,
Yeah.
that was... Okay, I'm not talking 2 weeks ago. I'm talking right now. I could be...
Hey.
This could all be really... I lost everything, but if I feel lucky, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit?
Dude, I feel
Yeah.
lucky.
Yeah. Well, then you are lucky. I think it's a law of universes. Makes you lucky.
I think I'm just happy. everybody's asking me how you doing, and you smell like shit, you look like shit.
So I'm doing lucky.
I feel
lucky.
lucky.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say good or great. God, that's awesome. It's really hard to change that up.
Yeah. It'll take a little bit of commitment.
I've been like a fantastic guy and a marvelous. How you doing? Marvelous. People are like, wow, he's doing
Wow.
marvelous. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. And I'm like, well, it's a little better than fantastic, but it's way better than good.
It's like supercalifragilistic, sort of. You know?
But lucky.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Up here.
Yeah.
Because what do you think? Getting lucky? What does that mean? Best thing ever.
Great stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Getting lucky is probably really, really good.
It's
like one of the best.
Good times 2, you're right.
Yeah.
Good times 3.
Good times 3.
Really, 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 really good.
Really, 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 really good.
Times 9. Boom.
Times 9. That's a lot of good.
Yeah, that's
How you doing? I'm doing lucky.
Yeah, I'm doing lucky.
How do you do? Lucky.
Lucky. You know? It's just funny because everybody's like, good luck, bad luck. You know? If I say, I'm feeling lucky, that's good.
Imagine if you had lucky luck.
Don't start multiplying lucks on me.
Yeah,
You'd be
it could be
making up-
dangerous. What if it inverts itself if you put too many in there? Like, you know, two lefts make a right, or is it like
Two negatives
three
make a
lefts
positive,
make a right?
but what if two positives makes a negative? I mean, it could be that way. It's not.
It could
but
be. It depends. If it's like water on the bathroom floor, maybe it's
overabundance of luck. Or no, I don't know. I'm going wrong on this one.
well, it's hard to quantify luck.
Dude, I can't hardly think of what lucky luck is.
Yeah.
That's just blew in my mind.
It's like a fortune cookie I got one time. It's like, you're lucky luck! And then it said, lucky luck number, 7,
Yeah,
14,
right.
23.
You're like, lucky luck numbers. I don't even know
Like,
where am I
that's
going?
awesome. I didn't even know there was a backside to these things. You have many friends.
Right.
That's not a fortune!
Right. Dude, that just means I'm okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, everyone has many friends, you know?
Yeah.
The really shitty, terrible people, they have friends up here. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
friends are like, you know, we're not friends, we're like loved ones already. I
Yeah.
feel like we're loved ones.
Well, obviously, naturally.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you do this internet
We
thing
can
together.
pee together in the snow right now and
Write
our
each other's names?
Yeah, oh, write your name, you write my name. Oh, dude.
That's friendship.
That's good. We skipped the sword fighting, we're writing each
other's names. Well, as long as it's in cursive, so you don't have to like do a lot of like dotting of I's and stuff.
I can't do
you know?
anything but cursive with my penis in my hand.
It's true.
I can't do like uppercase or any lowercase or anything. It's all just cursive.
No kanji, no Japanese letters.
No, yeah, because they start and they stop and they do stuff. I got it. It's a continuous writing.
Unless you like do that thing like where you kink a hose to change the sprinkler real quick.
Right.
You're like,
You know
crank
what?
it.
I'll kink your hose if you kink my hose because I'm not kinking my own hose.
No.
But I like it enough to where if you kinked it, I wouldn't get mad.
What? That's kind of
I'd be like-
kinky, you know?
Yeah. Like in a
Yeah.
more of a sexual way. Actually, yeah, kinky in a sexual way.
Well, now I am feeling lucky.
Yeah.
Too bad that it's summertime and there's no snow outside.
Yeah, right. Oh gosh, man. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good.
So you're gonna plug that bass in and
I could. I
play,
probably-
play some
Yeah,
tunes?
but how do we do that? Is it right? Is this the guy?
Well, this one is N8, and I think I might have a cable somewhere around here. Let me look here and
N8 is usually pretty cool with me plugging into his stuff.
you think you wouldn't mind?
We didn't forget about you. We're still here.
An 8. He has an innate niceness that's very lucky. Here's a really it's like a woven cable here. Not
Dude.
sure if we're plugged in.
This is Kip's jam right here. How do we turn this up?
Rob?
Oh, it's over. That's his.
Is it shit?
That's his thing. right there. You better applaud, people. That's
Turn it up for the.
a great song.
Too bad they can't see us watching them. That would be pretty sweet.
I know.
Yeah.
Let's get a let's just buy a 75-inch TV. You know, super
And
easy.
send it down there.
Let's just put it up there so they can watch us watching them. It'd
That's
be
a
really cool.
Freaking
Alright,
great
I
We
like
idea.
just did the Light a Cigarette song, dude. We've been singing along and everything, man.
Oh yeah?
Light a cigarette.
Oh yeah. I remember that song.
It doesn't follow
I like the idea of getting us all back together again, but I think we're gonna have to go a little slower than what was recommended earlier.
What was recommended
We
earlier?
went way too fast. I don't like going that fast with bands. With groups.
We might get some more people because when I was upstairs dropping a deuce, I tagged a whole bunch of people on Facebook and reposted it, so we might get some of that.
Yeah. I'm turning it on. I don't know if it's on. If you want standby.
No, you don't want standby.
I
There's a
have
standby switch, it might take a second. There it is.
A just or B just.
Give her a shot. Give it a
That's
shot.
just you fit.
Well, that's loud. How's that coming through
You
there?
want me to turn this down? Are you gonna play along or?
Clean?
Okay.
Slow it all up.
Tell me how many you get anyone.
That's a fun one.
Did you mute these guys? Cool.
Yeah. Do you want me to? Unmute them? They're muted.
Well, that was enough promoting Losing Aura. We can watch Anti-City tinker up on the bass
Should
guitar.
we jump back into the
Regular mode?
regular mode?
Yeah, sure. I'll transition us back over here. Thank you for pointing that out, Jim. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, special guest and hopefully regular participant, AC Supergroove. All right.
See us.
It's weird that like you're sitting in the one spot where the light's not hitting you. I got a lot. Nice. So you're the light controller. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. How's it go? That was
Nice.
That was so not the way it goes.
Oh yeah, I gotta order that.
This AC knows his way around a bass.
I know that's the thing. Is Flea's like, no, man. Sorry, you're doing well, but it's like,
Man, I'm telling you, they came right back and did it again, man.
oh, Flea, don't.
Oh, that's because the girl came and cleaned it up. I was like, wet again! But then she came and cleaned it up.
What's that? How's that? So we can get like a really minimalist thing going here. Like Orion, man. Have you seen that on YouTube? You go look at Cliff Burton's Orion track, and it's like, that's a guitar solo. The song is a guitar.
The post, you piece of shit.
What happened?
It just does not want to let me tag a bunch of people and get in here.
the whole time he's just like,
It's great. It is.
yeah, it's just, he never repeats like a part.
Really?
You know, and there's like,
Have you ever heard Orion by Metallica? You probably haven't, just don't realize it.
it's just really cool how I didn't, you know, you're listening to the guitars and these idiots like solo and stuff, which is, you know, whatever, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But like then they take, you know, that somebody, you know, soloed his track, and it's just the dude he wrote that. You know, he wrote that song, and they're like, whoa, Cliff, I play guitar pretty easy. You're playing the most complicated instrument. Physically, the bass is so hard, you know. And so, and then they went and just put stuff all over
His
it.
frets are pretty long.
Yeah, and you gotta really gotta, you know, give it the press, you know.
Slap it.
I'm trying to get like a really goofy thing. Oh, wrong size.
You can put it in here. Put it in that one. Take your
And then we'll take a stand out. I don't know what we're gonna do next week. Because we can just rearrange it again, but then
I'll help here.
if we can do that, we just take this off and set this up there.
You can just do this. Whip.
Whip like work in progress. See, I was thinking like this might be cool. Just like
You
this.
can put that symbol in here. If you want that little guy. You're gonna lose your leg though.
I was standing on the top, man. I lost my leg. That's my leg. Yeah, see, so now we're getting something goofy and interesting. Now I don't have a bass drum fill yet.
You're not on camera.
But that's okay.
If you guys haven't seen this, I'm gonna pan you down.
Yeah, we can maybe
I wonder if we had a drum key.
Check this thing
peeking,
out.
baby. We're peeking.
I think we do have a drum key.
We can turn the mic down. It's too loud. I'm sitting right on top of the mic.
Yep.
So you can put the mic worse.
I can't tell. Here, there's a drum key over here.
Yeah, we're working with a condenser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's catching the whole room.
Yeah, so
You're on, my friend.
we'll have to turn the gain, the feed.
You guys will let us know how bad it is.
Well, I was watching it. It's peeking out red.
Yeah,
hard.
it peaking is hard.
Usually we peek.
That thing's not telling you the truth.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
Peek
I mean,
off.
it is, but it's not.
If it's
Watch.
peeking.
Watch it. See it? So it's not really hitting that hard. And we can turn the gain down on it.
Well, no. Okay, so my point is that we need to get that peak to stop, and then we turn up whatever else up. And so if we
Right now we're completely low budget.
so yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay.
That this is now you're starting to understand RX Only Picture Show from the backside of the switchboard.
Backside of the switchboard.
The audio for the introduction was coming off of that microphone via those speakers hanging on the wall. I gotta say, I think I've already got my $30 out of this mic, Joe.
Oh
I got
yeah.
that mic for $30 off the head.
We get paid in luck. Good luck. Thanks, Luck Dragon. Like this. Thank you, Luck Dragon. Thank you, Luck Dragon.
Thanks, Luck Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luck Dragon. Thank you.
Jim Collection.
Thank you, Luck Dragon.
Thank you, Luck Dragon. Thank you.
No, let's
Ooh,
see.
I like the clawing.
If you wanted to.
That's a real thing.
Oh, what's going on here? My Facebook page is still on.
Clawing
Where's
is
the
good.
mouse at, bro?
Oh no.
It's not. We're not watching it, but it's still rolling. Like we're still just.
Are you sending Facebook
No, I just want to kill
out
it.
to?
I just want to kill it because Losing One must stop their set, and now we're watching Bjork. See her?
Oh,
Doing
Bjork.
TV over here? Yeah, Bjork.
Hey, Bjork.
Bjork.
I say Bjork, and everyone stops because that's how hot she is.
Bjork. Bjork.
The best musicians at RX Only Picture Show.
You better click over to so everybody can see her for a second.
Oh, we want to go to Bjork? Okay.
She's
So,
timeless and ageless.
Bjork is awesome, you guys. So we're gonna
She's
take
actually 65 years old.
Is she now? Oh my God, she must be drinking the baby blood.
I don't think she's 65, but
Born
she's.
today, 65.
But yeah,
Sorry,
but
that was terrible.
But yeah,
You sound Icelandic.
I was trying to born today,
Oh, that's not
65. Jesus.
this doesn't even work with a drum key. Did you ever find my little plier things around here anywhere?
I found them that one day when I think I gave them to you. But I think they were back here. I don't see them. Do you need pliers? I have needle those.
No. alright. I can probably do it with a.
I got it right here.
No, I don't need pliers, bro. Need something that need a screwdriver. Orion is their best. That guy's right. Just see if a penny will work. I think a penny will work. Did you see this tambourine, dude? See that? Look. Tambourine that tunes up like a drum.
Oh. Nice. Yep, that's what I like to do with my tambourine. Go,
Okay, we're coming back, folks. We're coming back right now. Transition. Boom. Here we are. Close this, whatever that is.
Cats. Cats.
Four people watching. And in just a second, I'll back you up here, man. Alright. I'm trying to get some makeshift going here. I like the idea of getting a makeshift going here.
You notice something, bro? Notice something? I'm using my fingers, bro.
Oh, I noticed. I taught him that.
Thank you, because
Thank you. I actually tuned it up with a penny. Thank you.
everybody's doing it.
Oh, too late. Should I do that again? I'm just gonna try to play this.
What was that? Holy Hinta. Well, there's it.
That's pretty
Holy
close.
Hinta.
It's pretty close. The way Joel plays music, you need more of this shit. There you go. Your 360 cam would have been pretty good.
I would have brought it down here. It's full.
Where's Calvin? That's a weird sound.
Well, I haven't played for a while, so
But, yeah,
it's
Yeah, I understand.
I'm just a little baby boy now.
Three.
It sucks having like instrument after instrument in time and all these instruments going through my head, and I'm like, I want to play the bass for that. And my hand's like,
It's like, I don't work for you anymore.
I quit this job like 2 months ago.
Hold on, let's ask the audience something. We should, I guess we should.
No chicken said sad.
No chicken. Sad. What's sad?
What's sad? No chicken?
Maybe he just doesn't have any chicken, so he's sad. We're not sad, bro. We're awesome. So maybe you should stick around so we can do something you like, or stick around so we can piss you off even more, and you can be even sadder.
Yeah, your comments are appreciated though.
We love you. We want you to stick around and
talk
either
shit
hate on us
now.
or to fall in love with us. You gotta just stick around to find out.
Alright, so if anybody's watching, is it peeking out?
We got 6 people
Yeah, that's what
watching.
we need to hear. Who is
Hold on, just. We're good.
Okay, well, that's all right. See what I mean? Now you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're good.
You can't trust the. So I was thinking this.
I like that. Just now.
That's the name of this song is Godsmack. We ripped it off from House of Chains.
Yeah.
I kind of like that beat. I was just thinking we should record it.
Cloud.
Nita, will somebody want to get a hold of
Boats and
NAB and let
hoes.
him know when he leaves Sapalil to go grab a drum pedal somewhere and bring it to the house? Thanks.
Who?
NAB.
And they,
NA.
NA.
He's innate. He's innate.
he has innate skills.
He has innate skills.
He has an innate skill set. Innate
Innate
skill set.
sense of being late.
Oh,
That was so good.
Oh, we should tell him to come by. We should
like
tell
the
him to come by.
Dude, I really like the overdoing it with pretty much all the bad, really terrible jokes, and then just
There's
acting like it's hilarious.
It is Hey, you guys, how do you get poop out of a semi?
How is that?
Go forward.
A semicolon!
I was thinking
Oh,
accelerate really fast.
I've been playing into bad jokes my whole life, but when my girlfriend told me I wasn't allowed to act like a flamingo, I had to put my foot down.
You know what?
What?
Dude,
I'm gonna call NA and see
nailed it.
if he's
That was good.
Nailed it!
maybe he wants to stop by with Kip.
Ooh, we need a hammer and a board with a nail, so anytime we say nailed it, whack! Just
Whack! How about a rim shot?
Rim shot. I'm way into rimming. Don't say that. It's a trigger. All right. All right, dude. Section A, here I come. I gotta. You know, I
Bass
have a
is too
sexual
quiet.
issue.
Hey, that's the way all basses are, man. They're too quiet. Thanks for telling us, though. We could have turned it up a little bit.
It's the computer speakers.
Yeah.
There's no subwoofer. Yeah.
Oh, no. You're plugged into that amp.
Well, I know. So then.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not hearing the bass, yeah.
Put your Bose headphones on, bro. Oh shit. Ah, man, I'm putting you out. See that? Caught that. Did you catch that on camera? The save?
Yeah,
the
I
harp
saw
save?
that was on the, I don't know if it's on camera or not, but I saw the save.
Lee, I just saved your heart from falling on the ground, which I almost knocked over, so really wasn't saving it from doing anything. It was just me about to knock it over.
Hey man, we were streaming you guys live on our stream.
It's called the Hegelian dialect.
You should swing by Jim's house. So
Problem, reaction, solution.
we can all
Yeah.
kick it.
I just saved your heart from falling on the floor.
Right, and analyzation, and
Joel's here.
All right, I gotta take a pee. What does that happen?
There's one
So
over
swing
there.
by.
There's one upstairs.
If you want.
Whatever you.
Here, I'm gonna put these where I'm gonna go after that. The smoke,
Right.
so that I remember that, you know,
You gotta remember stuff. What else are you gonna do with it?
not.
I mean, brains, right?
Well, alright, I tried. I sent N8 a message and told him and Kip they should come by. So I think
They should.
that would be
Did you
awesome.
tell them they should?
Yeah, they should.
Nice.
Because that would be awesome, right?
I like having
These
this
are different.
this camera way up
Oh,
here.
I forgot that we ended up with one of everything.
Yeah, I lost one. Lost one of everything or gained?
Oh, it's this stage. That's all I can. See, I think this way. Or, yeah, I could do both of that. Can go.
Uh-oh. Luckily saw that. You're walking a tightrope. AC.
Lee just commented, I saw that ... on the next comment.
Oh.
Yeah, AC Supergroove.
Yeah. AC super evicted.
Oh yeah.
I like that first one still. What happened here? Why isn't the snare on? There we go. I must have hit it with the stick. The problem with being a drummer is being consistent. I do like that. So maybe we better take a break so that the non-musicians in the audience aren't like Turn it off! Turn it off!
Turn it
It's
off!
sucky, and it's stupid, and it's lame. Turn it off.
Oh, I got this really cool app the other day.
What'd you get?
It's a soundboard.
Oh, cool. Well,
Yeah.
You're right on the mic. You should be able to hear it.
Oh, my phone.
All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
No chicken. I guess that's what the new guy was sucked in with. Let's talk about the kids dinner and the Thailand thing. And we have been talking about this is a long stream. We do 3 hours every week. We are very curious whether or not there might have been a ritual involved with the sacred technology in some of it. But I don't want to go back to that right now. That's why, because I don't want that part to come.
Yeah.
Full circle.
It's a... Yeah. So anyway, that's fun.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we need to get that so that it's lined into the board.
Yeah.
And so that it's like, so that way you've got your soundboard ready.
Every time you tell a joke.
This is too quiet. Yeah, I don't know. I wish dude was a little more consistent with his replies, but you know, I'm not really in any position to say that about anyone. This guy, I wish this guy would answer his phone or call me back. Like, no, Sean.
Oh,
No, Sean. You don't get to say that.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to be very zen and take my dishes upstairs, so you're all on your own, kid.
I'm all on my own? Oh, shit. Everybody took off. What's that?
Start playing the piano when we come back, we'll join you.
Oh, okay. Let's see, some piano, huh? let's see, that song's been in my head for a while, so that's why I keep playing. Forgot how this one goes.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking of. That one.
Which one?
Can you do that?
I don't
It's
know.
called Trying to Think About It.
I forgot it.
I can pick up the guitar and remind you. Yeah, Trying to Think About It.
Brushes.
Yeah, we need a set of brushes, that's true. So it goes. So the thing that you usually do is you don't have a traditional turnaround where it overlaps. You go back one full measure early, usually is the way you play it. So let me think here. Let me make sure this is a little bit more in tune real quick.
Totally forgot how I play it.
Somewhere in the past episodes we have it.
I have not been practicing.
Me neither.
A little bit.
Oh yeah, maybe so you can do it, G or D. Fix it? Okay.
Yeah, there you go. But there's
Hold on just a second.
Something's on though.
Yeah, it should be. It should be really close.
Just thinking.
Yeah. Beat string. Using the neck might not work because the guitar is kind of fucked.
Close enough.
Close enough? Alright. See here, I got this guitar for $50. You see the bridge?
Oh, check out the bullet hole.
Oh yeah, I shot a hole in it on the 4th of July this year.
Cool.
Don't ever
Resin.
Don't ever let the BB come out. Okay, so the song goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's slow it down just a little bit, gentlemen. Like. of does that though.
That's cool. All songs do that, you know. It's
All songs
hard.
do, but this one kind of, that's what we always have done.
I don't know
Because
who
we
it
don't follow
was.
each other and eventually we end up being like,
Yeah. I don't know who it was, but like I was watching something on YouTube and a real popular band, and like Roger Waters or somebody who was like would never stop the show.
Yeah.
Was like, stop, slower, you know, like restart, 3 count.
true
Like,
true
yep.
fans appreciate that way more than you being like,
It's hard. It's hard not to speak
Yeah.
up, man. You know?
like, what happened? This isn't how they play the song. I'm so nervous.
I'm convinced it's your heartbeat, man.
It is.
You know?
No, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah,
adrenaline
that's a
jumps
good
off of
point.
your.
Yeah.
It's literally, that's the hardest thing to do is to learn how to actually
Yeah.
play at a
Keep
reasonable
time.
pace.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, you practice and practice and practice on it and everything's fine.
Yeah.
You still speed up a little bit, but then you go up on stage, it's like, quash,
Yeah.
bright light, microphone in your ear,
Yeah.
someone you recognize in the audience, the bartender serving a pretty girl a drink, and you're like,
And I just went in the bathroom and did
Jim's
like a
like,
huge rail of cocaine. And
my
it has
song
nothing to do with
isn't,
it.
my song isn't
Nothing
this
to do with
fast.
it.
Oh shit! I gotta
So
keep
I
up.
gotta keep up, yeah. And then if there's the singer usually will do it because everyone else can rush and keep up, but like if there's lyrics to that song, then all of a sudden instead of me being like, whoa, and la bi dee dee ba dee do, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Like this isn't, they're not all gonna fit, guys. The lyrics don't fit now. This thing's way up.
My huge dick was.
Would you play an
doing
E
the thing.
or an A? That's A. Sorry. One more time. Man doesn't want to catch it. One more time, please. Play it an octave lower, if you would. That's closer.
Yeah.
We're talking about. I've been singing a lot lately, practicing, going hey, when it's actually Sorry.
It's called being a drummer.
It's called being addicted to making noise while somebody's trying to tune, man. Idiots. Why do people do that? Why do I do that? Why does everybody like to do that? Fudge. Fudge, man. See, I can't stop talking.
Can you hit A on that piano one more time for me?
Hey.
Please. Please, man, please.
Here.
That still sounds right? Okay, go ahead and play E, please. Okay, D. And G. Sounds good. Joel won't do anything traditional. When he's writing something, if you figure out what's traditional and then like throw a monkey wrench in the middle of it, then it's probably what Joel would do. Cool. Nate might stop by here. It looks like so. That would be pretty awesome if we get us all one place. Yeah, that's fine. If you guys just want to drop in even for 5 minutes, we'd love to all be in one place and BS for a minute. You guys sound really good, man. Tell Kip I said that! Exclamation point. Because that sounds like... Right?
Yes, we're really like rushing now because we're like, oh, we're picking up on something old. I can feel the thing, ZZ Top's plot. We're playing ZZ Top's plot. And my brain's like, sing now. You can do it. And I'm like, no, you can't. We've done this for a decade. You can't just sing. Commenters understands.
Yeah. Look, he says up there on screen, see it? He who lurks, harmonic minor.
Hey, whoa!
Very good.
We like this character. Ooh, he lurks, baby. You got my in your mouth. I love it. I love it.
So it should be more like 1, 2, 3, 4.
So yeah,
I heard you playing that earlier.
I did this. Yeah, so the bass line, is a little like different, but not. This isn't how I originally did it. I was trying to show my friends over in Vancouver, like where I came from, you know, and it was like, so I was like, God, how'd it go? But I've been playing with my fingers and stuff so much that I just started playing it totally differently. But yeah. It's like
cool.
You know, it's
no, that's
like,
awesome.
I
That's
know.
cool.
It's like I was like, well, this is way cool, you know. That's why it would be nice.
No, that's what you said. To revisit it because then, like you said, it's going to be completely different.
Yeah, exactly.
Because really, if we had enough players, I would honestly prefer not be on an instrument. Like, just give me a mic. Let me sing.
Right.
Just let me sing.
Dude, it's so hard to
do both. I don't know.
Really
Why spread ourselves out so far?
when you're trying to go.
Yeah. Is here, watch. Do that again. What you were doing. Just from the beginning.
Also, hold on.
Texas, all hail Texas, flattest state, so wide and greedy. Texas, all hail Texas, trial by excess, your blood is ink, average son of a king, average son of a king, belt buckle teeth, run, railroad beats. He'll get the field and sell our lives. Hidden sinners, though, the world would not know. You wore an emperor's below the skies. Yes, it is a Fender precision bass. Walker, Texas Ranger, saving baby Jessica from the bottom of the well. Dimebag Daryl Abbott, assassinated Midland, Ohio by an ex-Marine. Dimebag Daryl, all hail Dimebag. Officer James Niggermeyer arriving on the scene and killing that Marine. Niggermeyer, all hail Niggermeyer. Trial by excess. Your blood is ink. Average son of a king. Average son of a king. Belt buckle teeth, one railroad beat. He'll get the field and sell our lives. Hidden sinners, though, the world will not know. You wore an emperor's below the skies. Yeah. This guy's he who lurks is like, I knew there was a reason I subscribed to this channel a year ago. Here.
You've watched all 14 before you got to this gold? I like this.
This is working out.
Why? This lurking character.
Yeah, I like him.
Is he lurking? Are you lurking?
I think he probably never comments on anyone else's channel. That would be my guess. Is that he only comments on our channel, right? Oh, he really does lurk when he's friends with us. That song's called ZZ Top's Plot.
On his phone. Yeah, we did all kinds of stuff and harmonic. I know it's like melodic minor, harmonic minor. It's these notes. I hate titles, you know. It's like I gotta remember everybody's name. What the? Can't you just be dude? You know?
He who lurks says, ha ha ha, yeah, I'm just hanging out doing a thing here and there. with you guys in the background. Yep, that's what our show is for, man.
That's what we do. That's how we roll.
We don't expect anyone to sit here and pay attention for 3 hours.
Did I just hear honesty and directness?
Yes.
This is great.
We got 30 minutes left. We better switch to conspiracy review.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, conspiracy time. Conspiracy class.
Yeah,
30 minutes.
maybe we should do some Google searches and see if
Something about 30 minutes.
if Thailand rescue 13 that turns up. Yeah, figure that out, AI algorithm. Thailand 13 ritual rescue. Thailand 13 ritual rescue. If anything's gonna get that mic to actually pot out, it's doing that. Hitting the snare drum like with a regular stroke.
Bam! Bam!
The whole room will take us.
You gotta do it all.
Conspiracy time?
When the air in the room says, we gotta make a square wave, we can't make a sign out of that. Make it go like this. And we need a little pedal, because this drum kit right now is like the most molestable thing, right? Like you just, it just goes off to the left, like, oh crap. So yeah,
Where's the home for this? Oh yeah. I got JV Boys over there.
yeah, we might have to get it more front and center now that yeah, Jimmy might be able to get a little money off of that.
What? The amp?
Yeah, I'm teasing. Because access has improved on other weapons. You know,
Access has
sometimes when you get when you get mithril armor, sometimes you let go of the other armor. Dude, oh wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Average son of green beans. Nice, yeah. Joel knows. Joel figured it out. Talk to the camera. You so hungry. Thank you.
We're not in there. We're just a bunch of headless bodies at this point.
We had a song called "This Body Loaned to Me." I can remember the lyrics, but that's about it.
Yeah.
This body.
It goes, don't know, can't say why, don't remember what I did before I saw behind where I might have flown by. I do not ride this wave, it rides me, flies me like a breeze. Don't know, can't say, don't remember what I did before I saw behind what things might have been. I do not ride this wave, it rides me, straight flies me like a breeze. Flying in a dream. Sometimes it does that. Yeah, there you go.
Whoa! Kevin now!
Is the path straight away if you are those who find it? Broad is the highway to destruction.
Sorry, guys.
Many travel there. Staying up and getting high with the devil all night. It's so easy. Staying up and getting high with the devil all night. It's so easy. Bad man ride. The devil wants to drive.
Yeah, different lyrics right there.
So back from staying up with the devil all night first. 2 and 3 and 4. Staying up and getting high with the devil all night. It's so easy. Staying up and getting high with the devil all night. Well, it's so easy. Oh, I remember. Thank you. They want to make it hard to wake up with the sun. They want to make it hard to wake up with Unbirthday. This old song, one of my very favorites that we ever wrote. One of my most complicated vocal lines probably ever wrote.
So Unbirthday.
Mhm.
How
Unbirthday?
where did Unbirthday? That's a Unbirthday.
I think you
is
titled
an
it.
Alice in Wonderland thing,
Yeah,
right?
I think you titled it. Because it was a track. That was a track.
But it had something deeper because you. Did we do this in October? Was it like it had something? Because I remember you were like, oh yeah, the Unbirthday, and it was like your birthday or close around, and you weren't having a good time. I don't know. Maybe bringing up bad memories.
No,
but
no,
I kind of remember something where you were like, yeah, Unbirthday meant something to me too because it was just an awful day. Everybody's working. Nobody called me on my birthday.
I
Everybody
remember
forgot.
it. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me. I don't. I think that was mostly a me and you thing, because you had like a music bed, and I started adding
bed?
lyrics to, that like where you just have
The song?
yeah, just like something. You got some sound and some shit going on, and then I started adding lyrics to it, and that's what pushed it into, I think that's where the chorus break came from, or maybe it was me adding the T-Vidas and not ever changing them. Do you remember Ghost? Because Ghost, I loved the fact that all the lyrics to Ghost were, I'm not trying to get you to do it. I just, I used to sing.
Very easily.
I used to sing Simlish. Hit really good. Ryan says. You read the chat?
No.
Ryan Martin
plays
says
like
that
Joel.
guy plays like Joel.
AC Supergroove.
AC Supergroove. We don't know who Joel is, but we do have a special guest this evening, AC Supergroove.
I don't know.
And if you're
She sounds great though.
if
She
you're
sounds
showing up
great.
late, let's see. Where
I'd like to meet her sometime. I'm sure she has great breasts.
If you're showing up
Personalities.
Personalities, two of them.
late, if you're showing up late, you missed the harp demonstration. We did have a harp demonstration earlier.
Yeah.
But that's over now, except for like I'm not the harp player. Like
Should we demonstrate it again?
I could probably do like a couple minute recreation.
That might be nice. I think I was
Let's try it. God. That's a tight fit right
a little magenta for the harp.
Yeah, nice. Good feel.
Yeah.
I feel good. I feel
Yeah.
warm. But
Lucky?
gay.
You feel lucky?
Lucky.
Nice.
And gay.
And gay?
Totally
Wow.
happy gay.
Nice.
Yep. All right. I mean, I'll tell my
I'm very
boyfriend about it
queer.
later, but I feel really happy gay.
yeah, me too. I feel kind of queer. That's so cool. All right, so
He Lurks is back. Terrible Tim.
oh cool, we'll check it out, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, he said your last song was awesome.
Yeah, I was happy with that song. My birthday is a great song. And you were playing the drums almost identical to what we did on the recording too.
Nice. Because I'm in the band.
Yeah. Well, you're the keyboard player. That means you know the drum part.
Because I'm better at the drum part than the keyboard part.
That's right. Exactly. You get it. See, that's why you've been in the band since before the band ever got back together. That's cool, man. That sounds cool.
Yes, it's so hard. It's so hard. It's you can't do anything to change it. It's already there. It's like
there's no bending.
it's like a freaking piano. You know, you see the piano like I should be able to do this. Music's easy, right? But I
could,
All that is a
hard
piano
out.
without the hammers.
Dude, yeah.
What about
There's too
with
many
one of
white
these?
and black keys, man.
You think you could?
Oh, I don't even. I think if you just lap harp, boom.
Boom.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Does it?
Steel strings, you know.
That's true. You'd have to have a glass
They're
one.
nylon, aren't they?
You'd have to have a glass one. I've got a
There's a
glass
ceramic
one.
one. Someplace.
It wasn't hard. I thought I had the.
Dude,
slide
don't
from
get me
hard rock.
started. You know, 15 minutes later, everybody's like,
I've
this
got a-
channel.
I've got a little
Cares
lap,
about it.
You got
lap
lap steel
guitar.
over it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's got open tuning strings
you
on
know,
it too.
David Gilmour and I, we met one time. Well, three or four times, but one time that he probably remembers, and we were like, high five, that was a really good show. And he's like, thank you, backup guitar or whatever I was doing for him and stuff. I did most of his solos,
That's
but
nice of you.
but he was, I know, you know, pro bono.
Yeah. Yeah, why would you get paid for something that feels so good?
Yeah, but
don't
I was,
even want to credit on
I was
the
like, how do you do that? He's like, well, I have a demon in my soul. I was like, can't do it. Can't do lap steel.
Can't do lap steel.
So yeah, that was harp solo take 2.
Take 2.
Yeah. And thanks for showing up, Ryan. We understand sometimes you got to. I guess your robot lawnmower must have broke if you're out there riding the riding lawnmower. Huh? Haven't bought a new one yet. I saw
Robot lawnmower.
Yeah, he was one of the first guys ever, super early adopter on robots.
I think I saw a robot lawnmower on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Or was it a remote control?
Was it the new? Oh no, it was. Yeah.
He was a tech junkie. He was.
That's cool, man. Robot lawnmower.
Yeah, back in the day. Ryan, I went to his house one time and he says, I gotta mow the lawn, and I'm like, all right, you know, it's whatever. And he goes outside, he goes over by his front door and picks up the remote control, which is like a joystick for a video game, drives his lawnmower out the door, sets it on the lawn, shoves the joystick back in its little cubby, and pushes 3 buttons, and it takes off. He's like, let's have a margarita. And we go back in the house, and he made us blended margaritas.
Nice. I want one of those.
Yeah.
I want a dishwasher like that.
Yeah.
It mows my lawn and makes me margaritas.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. This lawn is way. Yeah. I can understand that the you can't trust robots that far out into the perimeter. Yeah,
So-
Ryan is the caretaker of quite the property nowadays.
I picked up the keyboard a while back, and I was playing a lot, and I forgot. I got to pick it up a little bit and show you guys. But I learned some Stevie songs, man. I was like, did Superstition.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I always
very
play.
hard to do, man.
go like this.
You know, the dude was blind, but he's brilliant. Shit, I'm blind. Oops. That's enough of that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Jim's got some of the settings. I don't want to change his settings though.
I'll have to
You
come
can
over and
promote-
practice a little bit because I was like,
That'd be cool, yeah.
It was stupid, man.
You can mess with settings. They reset when you turn it off, unfortunately.
The way he
I was
played
gonna go to
that
the clavicone.
was so much harder than it sounds. Like it just sounds like. But he's like doing all this.
I thought you had a
stupid, like,
clavicone on here.
octave chorded shit where he's
Yeah,
playing
there it
the
is.
low and the higher octave. And it's just
Because I swear he must. I think that's what he's doing, isn't it?
stupid.
Isn't it this?
Yeah, slap bass. Yeah.
Clavy. Isn't it? Or is it here? It's been a long time.
So is that end coming?
He's gonna check with his babysitter. Superstitious writings on the wall. Yeah, I'm not a blind black guy. Yeah, we should be kicking it pretty tough. Anti-City Supergroove, AC Supergroove, aka the J, is supposed to be around for a while. He just got a gainful employment, and so that's the plan, man. Is get it kicking. And my lunch invitation is still wide open, so you go ahead and be proactive. Come up with a time, and we'll go somewhere, and you can buy meat, and I'll buy vegetables. And I'm not just talking to the guy in the chat. Anybody else wants to have lunch with me, hit me up. Let me know. I can't say I'll buy for everybody. Not yet.
Oh, the vegetables necessary, huh?
Are those right notes? It's over there by my. It's right there, dude. By that.
thank you.
Oh, you moved it again? Were you playing it here, Jim, or here? Do you remember which key you were playing it in?
All of them. I was playing it here or here. Yeah.
I always walk up. I don't think you did that, but I go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I take it back. My brain just wants to do it.
This is called Sean's According. Everybody. We made a musical dynamo. Upchuck.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it yet. We need to. Maybe now we can finally put that whole thing together. Yeah, I did. I was so enthralled with that song, and then Jim was overbearing about playing it for me, and then it made me run in the house and throw up. That's how good of a song that is.
Such a great song, making such
actually-
a violent physical reaction.
It's Cum's theme song. It's his walking theme.
Oh, shit.
Like every time.
According to Cum?
Yeah, it's Cum's theme song. So like every time he has to drop a situation midway, not resolve it, and screw up his life even more, even if it's not severe, and he has to like walk down the street or walk down a long hallway or go stand in line or like wait for his connection, then that's what happens. Like he gets up and he's like, oh god, and he like leaves his hat because he doesn't even care. It might even be his favorite hat. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
And he starts walking, and as he's walking, it goes. Oops. Oops.
Go. Come on, get out of here, dog.
That. Yeah, like that. Hey, you can just click the little bell on YouTube, Ryan, and then it will notify you every time I post something, which is not too often, but is also
At least every week, right?
at least once a week.
Or you can just plan to schedule out every Wednesday from 7 to 10.
Yeah, it's really that simple, you know. Well, Ryan usually does set a reminder so that he's notified that we're coming, which I think is pretty awesome. I think everyone should follow Ryan's good example and go ahead and set reminders. What do I need? Oh, I needed the mouse.
Should we
let's
jump into a conspiracy?
Yeah, we better do a little bit of conspiracy searching here, boys and girls. Let's see what happens.
Let's see, what kind of conspiracies are we going to
What happens if we
visit today?
What if we do this? And I'm gonna well, I guess that's why I wanted it, because you can't type
Well,
letters.
turn the volume down, you can.
No, you can't type on this.
Oh, sure you can. It might not work for anything, but
Yeah, I really don't like
Making
setting the keyboard on
noise.
top of your piano. So,
Ryan
Let's
Martin
see.
said he did, but he didn't notice it.
well, you might smartly have your notifications set so that they're not constantly interrupting you with the internet in your real life. Because if you have a real life, you shouldn't be allowing the internet to perpetually interrupt you, is my opinion. I can't say I follow that policy. I do have them curated down pretty much, but there's a few things that like if somebody retweets one of my tweets, I kind of like to go spy and look and see what it was. So let's see.
Let's see, what kind of conspiracy are you
Yeah.
looking at?
Oh, I'm gonna look
Thailand
up,
cave rescue.
and then I'm gonna add
Conspiracy theory?
ritual.
Ritual.
And just see. I want to see what the results are, and I guess we got to go back over here.
Well, it's kind of strange because
Need to go over here, and we need to tell this thing media exam cam to recognize the correct Chrome. That one. Say okay. All right, come with us, ladies and gentlemen. Please come with us. And yeah, that was good. That was very good. I like that. Come with us, and let's take a look at well, if we type in Thailand cave rescue ritual, we had being completely conspiracy minded. Pardon me. We had the idea that maybe I mean, it's not that the kids weren't trapped. We don't think it's a hoax. We think they were definitely in there, or we assume they probably were. We don't want to disparage anyone. We're very glad they were all rescued. It was very sad that the one man lost his life attempting or successfully supplying oxygen and all that. But we were wondering if maybe they didn't parallel a ritual on top of the fact that these guys were trapped in a cave and use it as a distraction to hide some other nefarious behavior, or if there's any theories out there like that. 13 was enough to make me wonder.
Well, today, what's the 13? I know.
I just mean that they kept saying there was 13 people. They keep repeating the number 13.
13, yeah,
And then 9
they
and
rescued
11,
4.
right?
So there were 9 people left in the cave, and it was on the 9th.
Oh, look at here. Trapped Thai soccer team entered cave for initiation ritual.
What?
That's right off of Fox News. So let's take a look at this. Let's see. Trapped Thai soccer team entered cave for initiation ritual. Rescuer says. Interesting. Okay, so I didn't know that. I haven't looked at this. All I did was hear pretty much either see it on Facebook or hear secondhand from other people that this happened. I didn't ever go read up on it till just now. This is the first time I've ever considered taking a look at it. And let's see. I hate that it does that. I don't want to watch the video right now, folks. Can we read, please? Is it okay to just read? A diver helping to rescue a group of boys who had been trapped in a cave in Thailand says the kids entered the complex as part of an initiation. The group of 12 boys entered the Tham Long Cave Complex in Chiang Rai Province on June 23rd.
12 disciples, right?
Yeah, 12 disciples, and you can look at it two ways. Either there's 12 disciples plus Jesus, or there's 12 disciples and Judas dies, and then they had to replace him with a different guy. 23rd, with their 25-year-old soccer coach, just after practice had ended, they became trapped after heavy rains flooded key passages. So this was before they were rescued, because they were speculating how they would get out. A Dutch diver was reportedly part of the group of rescue workers who found the boys, told Sky News they were partaking in some sort of ritual.
Whoa!
The boys had left their backpacks and shoes outside before wading in and trying to go to the end of the tunnel. Ben Reminant said, Reminant? That's kind of a weird spelling. Oh, it says he was Dutch, that's why. Sort of like an initiation for local young boys to write your name on the wall and make it back. Now a flash flood because of sudden heavy rain locks them in, the diver said, adding the young boys were strong but were weak in the caves from lack of food. Interesting. The SEAL commander, Rear Admiral Apkron Yukon Gao, said Tuesday that 7 members of his unit, including a doctor and a nurse, are now with the group of 13 people in the cave.
So that's
So
7? 7 plus 13 is 20. But 7 and 13 are both
But that's interesting that
mystical
he
numbers,
was
right?
yeah, definitely. Well, 7's the most mystical number, and 13 is, I'd say, is pretty much a solid
The
second as
opposite.
far as.
Yeah, it's
the-
good luck and bad luck.
Yeah, it's
right?
the left and right pillar,
So
the black.
so the
and
bad
white.
luck went in and the good luck went in to save them.
Yeah,
Or it's
interesting. That's
They're
yeah.
both primary colors, so.
They are both primary colors.
Full circle, dude. That's how we started.
Wait, 7 and 13
Bam!
are primary colors.
7 and 13 are primary colors. It's green and black.
So let's just change this word ritual to occult and see what happens.
7 is green always. I think 13 is black, but 1 is white, and 3 is what color is 3?
White, first place. Oh, man. That's. I didn't. Oh, see, because that kind of sounded racist, but I didn't. I wasn't what it was at all.
It wasn't a racist comment, you guys. It was just.
Disclaimer, it was just that number one, first place. I don't know how. It was extraordinary when I was thinking it in my head.
Well, 1 is like a combination of all the colors, right? Which makes white light.
Yeah.
All the colors.
Yep. I
So
liked
it's very.
I know that
Multi-
Elon Musk ended up with a lot of heat on him for trying to help. Like people were being
Well,
critical of him.
It seemed like a big publicity stunt.
Is that what they were saying? I didn't
Well,
see
no,
what.
I think it was. Like, he gets all involved and says, "Oh, I can save him. I'll build a submarine with my crew of lackeys." And so we built a submarine. They didn't use it to like put the boys in.
Yeah, I'm not. That's interesting. There's no no people speculating
No.
apparently on this being a conspiracy, which is cool. Because usually, no
We're
matter
the
what,
first ones.
no matter what happens, like
People think it is.
people could be shot to death in front of a hotel, and people are like, "Hoax, fake!" Like someone's like, "The blood splashed in my eyes," and they're like, "Fake, fake."
Yeah.
Which that's
See
taking
those
a little too.
bandages? That's
you
totally
know.
Masonic.
Yeah, exactly. See how his pant legs pulled up, and he's got a bandage over his left eye. Fake Masonic hoax. Which there are hoaxes. There are real hoaxes out there, and there's some really questionable stuff about a lot of really popular, accepted conspiracy stuff. But you can't just. I think they do it on purpose sometimes. They water it down so that no matter what you're looking at,
Well,
someone's calling it fake, so that you don't take anything seriously.
It's
at
like
all.
an inundation of data.
Yeah, so let's
information.
Let's type numerology. That should find us something.
I doubt it. 4 more boys brought to safety. How many kids? have been
8 saved,
rescued?
5 to go. New York Times, The Guardian,
Oh, we're talking about
Numerologist Review.
Yeah. Conspiracy class.
Yeah, it's the end of the
Session.
night.
We're talking about the kids that the kids are stuck in the mine thing.
Yeah. The cave.
I saw this awesome like interview with CNN's. They have their expert and CNN.
Let's
guys,
take a
like,
look on
was
Reddit
like,
here. This looks like
"Yeah,
maybe
so,
somebody.
Do you have much experience with this murky water that they're dealing with?
Yeah.
You have a cave expert diver. It's like, well, yeah, I do. It's
Well,
murky.
it's pretty murky down there.
It's like, well,
Can't really see that far.
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
this is not
There's
very
really
No lights.
low in there. I'm just like, yeah, good job, CNN.
What's Mumbai Mirror? Oh, it's an article. Said numerologists suggested adding extra S to the.
Well, this is weird. Okay, let's look at that. Good eye. Good job, Jem. Good eye.
Good job,
The
Jim.
Mumbai Mirror. This looks like it has nothing to do with the cave rescue now. Some actor in Mumbai, like it's probably Bollywood. This is probably some kind of a Bollywood story.
Sanjay Dutt is, as they say, having a moment these days. As if a biopic was not enough, Dutt has now signed up with HarperCollins to write an autobiography.
Yeah, about who is he? I wonder who
Well, his
Sanjay.
name is Sanjay Dutt.
I wonder who Sanjay Dutt is. Oh, Dutt's next. Saheb Biwai, Our Gangster 3. This guy's a Bollywood star, I'll bet you.
Nice.
Oh, Atlanta. Yeah, that's where they all hail. That's Bollywood?
ATL?
Yeah, that's where the Bollywood, Migos, and all that.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Is that where?
No,
Is that
Bollywood.
Bollywood?
Bollywood is in
Bollywood,
India. That's
yeah.
that's the Indian
Hollywood.
version of Hollywood. Bollywood.
Indian Hollywood.
What's the Atlanta Hollywood? What do they call that?
I don't know.
Never heard of it.
I know
Well,
there's
yeah, 'cause those-
there's
those
the east.
rappers,
yeah,
man,
there's
they got
there's the East Coast hub for all that.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
Bolly
yeah.
Calling.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
a big
well, let's-
deal. It's a Hollywood of
Yeah, so
Atlanta.
I think we're pretty much a bust on these guys. I'm glad these guys got out safe, but it doesn't look like.
Well,
Maybe I'll do more searching. I don't know. Let's see what else.
What was
else
your
could we do?
search?
I searched.
Thailand cave rescue.
Oh, here, let's start satanic. That might help. Thai cave rescue.
Don't go.
Satanic.
Okay, well, he's the one that typed it. Good luck. There.
12 children trapped in
You-
Thai mine.
12 Satan beast from the pit Illuminati. Maybe you should watch that first video. Or Thailand cave rescue. The Bible's Revelations 12.
So here we go. Now we go. Oh, we gotta. Would you get us some soundbar there, please?
Oh yeah,
Jen?
here.
Oh, I forgot the
Boom.
remote's right there. Sorry. Thank you.
I'll turn that up too.
Are we doing a?
Conspiracy class. Oops, that's really loud.
Looking for the coming of our Lord and Savior.
Oh shit.
And what channel are we on here?
I thought we were doing the documentary. I was adding some
The Grok
music.
One. And he's got 56,000 subscribers. Whoa.
Lend some credence to his
Well,
video,
yeah, it
right?
makes it at least he's doing something to make it so people are
Yeah.
interested.
All
So
the fucking idiots are following.
Yeah.
let's start
I
over.
look for a
Watch
lot
that.
of different
Okay.
secrets and
Watch what the
mysteries
idiots are watching.
from all
So
around
here we
the
go.
world. Looking for the coming of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ,
Yeah, now we're getting to it.
Emmanuel, the Son of God, who was risen from the dead and took all the sins of the world away. Now the world elite, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, and even the spiritual realms that are all around us, they leave their signs and secrets right in front of us.
So let's pause for just a second here. It looks to me like what he's doing is okay. So we've got some audio, but it appears to. I've seen these kind of videos before where they'll throw a song up, or they'll put some audio on, or there'll be no audio at all. And instead of talking or commentating, what they're doing is they're showing you something on the screen, and the audio is either not related or it's a distraction. So that might be one of these videos because it seems like he's just randomly talking about the Bible, but then his mouse is all moving around. Let's watch this again. Let's
don't
mute
take
it.
it to the beginning. Let's just continue
All right.
watching.
Symbolism. On our channel, we bring all this back to the Word of God and show how we're nearing the end of days. Today is Wednesday, July 4th, 2018. To everybody in the USA, happy 4th of July. And may God help these people that are stuck in this cave over in the Tom Luang Cave Rescue, where they're getting some food to them now, but these kids and all have been stuck in there for a
Maybe we should
while.
vet these
12
first.
boys live, age 11 to 16, and they're all stuck in this Thailand cave. Well, this is a lot of symbolism of this beast rising, the fifth trumpet and the bottomless pit. And that we're nearing, verifying again that we're nearing this time of what's known as the beast out of the earth of Revelation 13. These signs are all around us. On our channel, we show how all the world is as a matrix. The whole earth itself is a big map.
Sphere. In space.
Wrong answer.
Right over here,
False.
near the Russia area, we're going to verify that this beast is involved over near that cave,
In the marble. On the marble.
as we show on our channel.
Joel's
As
still
crazy as it
uncomfortable with the
sounds,
idea that the Earth is a sphere.
You can
Is
see
a,
this
is a
woman
flat.
riding
Joel.
this
No, I
beast
just
that looks like a
love bringing it
pirate.
up.
It was just every time, like it's one of the first things he said to me when we like got back together, and he's like, "Hey brother, I love you too." A hug, and he's like, "The Earth is not flat; it's a ball." And they're like, he just out of the blue, we was in no context, we weren't talking about it. He's like, "Hey, how's it going? Nice socks. The Earth's a ball. You're stupid." You know, that's.
I feel like it'd be good if we had some confrontation and some conspiracy within conspiracy amongst us.
That's pretty standard globetard.
Yeah, exactly.
Globe-tarded, bro.
Globetard. So globetarded. You're like a second
that's like
grader talking
that's the standard
balls.
insult for a person who still believes they live on a ball, is you call them a globetard.
Yeah,
and then
well-
they came up with a really good comeback, and they started calling flat earthers flurfers, which is I thought it was really good. Flurf.
Same.
Oh, are you a flurf? I knew it. I should have known you were a flurf.
Just saying, I talked to a couple of people about it. They were like, "Yeah, you're right, bro. It's
A flurfer is somebody that
The marble.
He's a
believes in
true
flat
he's
earth
a
and has
true
puppet on their
he's a
hands.
true globetard.
No,
I talked to some
no.
people and they said
I talked to
it
some
was a
people-
globe.
No, it's a marble. It's a blue marble. I'm not saying it's round or anything. It's
You've been hanging out with Neil deGrasse
We
Tyson.
are on a blue. Well,
I know.
you know, Sagan was a friend. Neil deGrasse Tyson's kind of a
let's-
bitch.
Let's pull the
You know.
plug on this video.
Yeah, okay.
I think that it's.
I agree.
I think that it's. Well, no, it's just.
Can we just-
No, it's lame. I was
Shit.
thinking this one.
Okay, we'll do that one.
I was
The
thinking,
Mind Dragon.
Hi everyone.
Same
We
guy.
look for a lot of different secrets and mysteries from all around the world.
it is,
looking
huh?
for the
If
coming
there's
of our
no
Lord and
music in the
Savior,
background, I don't
Jesus
trust it.
Christ.
This
Yeah,
guy
maybe
is just making money by
See if they're all the Groks. Click on that.
You don't have a budget,
on the
bro?
side.
You don't have a keyboard? Let's get some music, man.
And this?
It's not a documentary unless it goes.
Okay. Missile release Satan 2 missile test footage. Maybe we'll just watch that.
Let's watch Russia fire the Satan 2 here.
So they name it Satan 2 because Satan's already
Satan's already taken?
taken? Is there like a Satan 1 missile? Or is he just talking about the beast?
The boost.
The beast! Hey, hey!
Hey, was that
Deadly
That's,
Guatemala volcano.
that guy right? Oh no,
I was trying to find the video. Where's the video?
dude, I thought that was Don.
CNN does this.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Whatever he's saying,
Oh,
whatever
there
he's
it is.
selling, press play.
Press play.
Oh, there it is.
There's
All
a sane
Here
motherfucker right
goes.
there.
Here goes Satan. Let's go Satan in 3, 2. CNN.
You know what
Fake
We are
news.
following breaking news this morning. Russia test firing its new intercontinental ballistic missile nicknamed Satan 2. Now, Russia has released this video of what they say is this test
Checkerboard,
warning,
yeah.
saying it's capable of striking targets from the North and South
CGI
poles,
smoke.
making it harder for the U.S. to target it.
It does look
This
fake
as
as hell,
U.S.
doesn't
tensions
it?
with Russia continue to grow. Joining us now live from
I can't
Moscow
see
with the
anything
latest,
except for
Phil
CGI
Black. Phil,
smoke.
can you tell us?
So under this particular new delivery vehicle, it's an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile, designated by NATO as Satan II. This is something that's been under development by Russia for some years now. They started actively testing it
Show it again.
towards the end of 2017, but you're right, they've tested it again today,
it's
and it's got to be
really
one of the
because it looks
worst,
so fake.
during one of
Yeah.
the worst weeks for relations between
And
Russia
Elon
and
Musk
the West.
quote for you
We don't know if there's
globetards.
any connection there,
His name's
but
Phil Black.
because these programs have been
And
going
he's
on
a
for some time,
black
takes
magician.
time to organize a test
Oh, Phil.
such as this, but the timing will raise eyebrows, certainly, because Vladimir Putin very
Probably
recently,
left
just a few
eyebrows,
weeks ago, was boasting about the capabilities of this missile.
left eye.
Its size, its power, multiple warheads,
Illuminati.
its range, its ability, the Russians say, to get through anti-ballistic missile systems. But they've tested it again today,
Is it
and
a
what they
nuclear
say is
warhead carrying
yet
missile?
another
Yeah.
successful
Well, they're
test
just
of its
saying ballistic
performance.
missile. I don't know.
Oh, they're ramping us up for a war with China.
Oh yeah.
It's been about China.
China. China.
China.
You know, I talked to a
China.
couple of.
Oh wait, I got something for Joel. Okay, conspiracy school was dead this week, so we got to go. Trump, China,
China.
song.
Oh, with a bass?
Yeah, let's see. Is this it?
No, it's the bass. What bass?
Oh, that's right. Trump,
Type bass
China.
after that, yeah.
Yeah, bass. That's right, bass.
Or China.
Let's just see. No, because
Song
I want
bass.
I want that one. That's.
There it is.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay, check this out.
What we've got here, folks.
You're gonna love this, Joel.
Let's say China.
It's already
China, 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 China.
Dude, we're talking about a dead WWE star here. This is
Yeah.
fucking rude.
that
Go
is-
over to China, 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 China.
She was a good lady.
She got murdered, I think.
China, China, take China.
She said some shit about her
China, China,
lovers.
China,
or
China. I have to have my China, 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 because China,
This
China.
is so rude of both of these characters.
China, 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 China now, China, China. You know, China. I know.
You know?
China, 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 China.
It's awesome.
China to me, China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. My choice from China. China, we'll take you. China, China. I have people.
Tell he's in
They
it.
did it
China,
backwards.
China.
He played the shit first, and they went
China.
the clips and put it to what.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because the China clip was already out there. Somebody had already went and edited Trump together saying China.
China, yeah.
So this guy just went and practiced playing to
He
it.
just
You're an
picked up the
idiot.
tones.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
You're brilliant on the bass. What are you doing in
Look
this
how many
shit for?
views there is.
Hey, look at in the feed.
936.
It's us. Look, it's us. Recommended in the news feed.
Oh shit, click it.
No, because we're already here. We're right here.
Google did that to us on purpose, man. Did you watch him?
Right here, see? On the screen
That's
there.
cool. It's got it's both. The cameras are pointed in the same direction.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that looks cool.
So that we're all both here. A little bit delayed though.
Holy shit. Mandela effect. Hold on. Like, what should I do? I gotta test it out.
What's this girl supposed to be doing? Oh, he's covering this song. Okay, I understand now.
Shit.
He's showing him, so he's trying to promote
Say
himself.
China.
Stop. All right, hold on. There was one like this where they added like an improvised effect, like a jazz effect, to that, and it's amazing. But
Alright, so it's a keyboard. It's software. They did the notes.
He's pretending.
Yeah. That's.
no, man, he sat there.
Basic.
It's only 5
Basic.
minutes.
Basic.
He just sat there and played along with Trump saying China. Look at him. It's obvious that's what he would do. He wouldn't make it complicated.
Very
He'd be like, check
serious.
this out.
It's very
China,
serious.
Yeah.
China, China.
he's watching
Can
the
you say
monitor.
China? China, China.
Oh, so he's got an app.
He's got the
where
monitor,
every
he's-
time, and it shows what notes. So that's
Oh,
why he's
yeah.
looking.
He's probably
looking
got
'cause
a color scale or something. He's
it's,
watching.
not, it's definitely on a piece of paper that has it written out at all. It's,
No.
it's an app that does it for him, and he's a terrible bass
Maybe
player.
it's an auto tune. A Chinese
Figured.
auto tune program.
What happens if you search Trump Zappa?
And he's got it, the chip, and how the chip relays the
Oh, you mean
information to his hand.
the Beast system chip?
Totally, man.
Like the one that lets you buy and sell stuff?
They
and
all think it's our phones,
No.
but it's not.
It's not.
It's the chip in our brains.
It's for the bass. It's China. It's Chinese.
China.
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 China. China. China.
China.
And I couldn't
China.
even go home for 30 days.
Should we watch Chocolate Rain?
China. China. China.
No, I was trying to find that other one. It makes me mad I can't find it now.
What are you looking for, man?
It was like, there was a name for it. Zappified?
Frank Zappified?
Ants in My Eyes. Johnson with drums.
Whoa. Yeah.
China.
China.
Oh, harmonizator. This is it. Thank you.
Harmonize.
Thank you.
Harmonizer.
Let's say China. China, 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 China,
See,
China,
yep.
China.
Somebody played that, and they went through with the footage and took it and made it. I mean,
No, this
You go over to
Pretty
China,
good.
China, 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 China,
Put the footage in later.
China,
Oh, there's the notes up there in the corner.
Yep.
China, China, China.
No, this thing's called a harmonizator. See
What?
it?
It finds the notes?
China, China.
It'll do this to anything you want.
And it'll tell you the notes.
Yeah.
China, 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 China.
Yeah, so that you can play along with it.
You
Yeah.
gotta get one of these.
China, China. You know, China.
Dude
I
played
know
the
China
song,
very well. China,
and they
China,
went through the
China.
footage
China,
later.
China, China, China,
And
China,
then built it around the song the dude already recorded.
China.
No, dude, I'm telling you. You're just mad that that guy's life sucks so bad that he's playing along to Trump saying China.
Well, you know what?
He didn't throw away his recordings.
Somebody has to have a conservative person on the ballot here.
No, it's
We
good.
need a
It's
straight
good.
man on the.
No, we finally got a dissenting voice. I'm fine.
Devil's
I'm
advocate,
fine with a
right?
dissenting voice, even if that person's stupid and
Are you
wrong.
guys not
It's fine
Trump
with me.
fans or what? 'Kay,
Us-
I thought I was here invited to the show because we're all Trump fans and everything was kosher.
We haven't come out as
Trump
being
fans.
Trump fans yet.
kosher, bro.
Well, you gotta support your president, but I wouldn't say that he's
I
a
elected
president that
him.
I voted for.
I elected him.
I don't vote.
You voted?
Shoot for Trump. I knew he was gonna win. I like winners.
Nice.
Well, that's why you're here.
Let's make America with but it's with more letters.
Be an American.
I wrote a song like that where I added letters. It was like, hey, hey, America, KKK, won't you tell us why you're so secret gay? Keeping all your politicians in disarray with your bribery, blackmail, pornography.
So what I'll do is I'll go and I'll find clips of Trump,
China.
and I'll put them to that one and go, China, China, China. You know, I'll have him sing along.
Like
with
I
me.
said, Jim, I don't mind having a dissenting voice on the show, even if it's stupid and wrong.
Well, we gotta give everybody an equal shot here.
Yeah, that's what
in
they
the whole
lied to us
world,
and told
so.
us when we were kids. Huh?
I don't know who you guys were just calling stupid, but that guy's embarrassed. Dude is
You know I'm just kidding.
What? Oh, you were talking to me. Fine, now I'm embarrassed. Shit.
I'm embarrassed for him.
I'm gonna sock you in the face.
Sounds like he's saying vagina very clearly. Vagina.
China. Yeah.
The funhouse never stops. That's pretty crude.
Yeah, rude.
Oh, so let's try this
Rude
other
and
harmonizator here. Let's see.
As a game, I find that very offensive. Yeah. See? Same thing. Same tone.
Is this the bass player? I see. He's just.
No, this is an automatic app. Anything you put in here, this thing
Let's
will.
find some different one. Another harmonizer.
It's called.
I don't care to watch kids in bathtubs.
Yeah, me neither. It's called comping. Let's put this word in here, a harmonizer.
Man, right when you said that, I was going for it. I had.
You were getting ready to say something really inappropriate, weren't you?
Yeah. And so this isn't recorded, is it?
Oh no, this woman.
We're not even live.
Have you guys ever seen this woman?
Yeah.
We're not good.
Wait. We're the opposite of not live.
We are absolutely live.
The opposite of not.
Don't you
live.
can't.
Hold on.
Jim, I gotta warn you. You can't encourage AC Supergroove that we're not live if we are.
No, I said we're the opposite of not live.
Yeah, you need to keep it clear because we could accidentally get our channel flagged pretty easy.
That's
From this guy thinking that it's no longer being broadcast. It's not your channel.
If the bots are watching, I would welcome the viewers.
No, I'm not concerned that it's bots. I think these 4 people, one of them might be encouraged to be like, that's wrong.
Are we getting our comments? Let's check our comments.
Let's see what's
Back to our comments.
He who lurks. Let's see.
Can I comment on the flirt thing?
Can I comment on the flirt thing?
Does it really matter whether the Earth is flat or round? I reckon the emphasis on the difference is in perspective is most subversive in itself.
We got certain groups of people screwing the West, and people are arguing about firmaments, unicorns, cure for AIDS, cancer. All of those are just pipe dreams for people who will never go to space.
Well, except for AIDS is fake. Well, it might be real, but it's a created thing, I think.
Well, yeah, I wrote a whole song about that.
Yeah, it just popped up, Just
cancer is.
Yeah. No, I understand. He who lurks point, I think, is that so they've tossed it out there because I mean, if he watched the debate with me with JF, he knows that I agree with him that I do absolutely think that the Earth, by all approximations we can make as normal people, certainly appears to be completely flat. But that so they've put it out there, they've ramped it up since late 2015, and now it's got people really focusing on something that is definitely not like focusing on us, like turning Jim's yard into a garden and mine into a garden and Joel's into a garden and the 6 neighbors down the street into a garden because we brought them starts and planted it for free and paid to help subsidize their water bill.
Should we do gardening instead of the show?
Well, I mean, it's only once a week for 3 hours. If you want to go,
but
so
they're keeping us from gardening.
Well, I'm using gardening. I'm using gardening as an example of something that's definitely productive and good for everyone. Like if we take over the control of the food supply, so that if the grocery stores are empty and trucks quit running, but we got tomatoes right here in the neighborhood that we can like, oh, your kid is really hungry. Here, have 6 more tomatoes. Then that's good, you know.
Do Fruit Loops grow on a vine or a tree? Fruit Loops.
Oh, Fruit Loops?
Yeah.
It's spelled F-R-U-I-T.
Yeah. See, he's saying
not O-O.
Hey, I appreciate that, Lurks. Yeah, I really was coming out more to try and keep a level head on the whole thing and not be like, you're so stupid because you think it's a globe. And me teasing Joel here, pardon me, AC here is just that's just a joke, man. Is Joel here? No.
Oh well.
Joel.
Oh well.
No, it's Joel. That's Joel's bass. Used to be anyway. All right, let's try this, lady. Hot pepper challenge harmonizer. Let's
Lurks. I like you, man.
Yeah, me too.
You can be a girl and it's
You guys ready? This is gonna get crazy.
It's he who lurks.
I feel like we can be friends. Oh, is it he?
It's he who lurks. Yeah.
Fine. I like you, Lurks.
Lurks rocks.
Oh no!
It's like a really cool dude.
You guys realize what she
Oh,
did?
serious. What?
Okay, let's start over here. She is taking the hot pepper challenge and it's with the harmonizer. Check this out.
Okay.
She just ate a habanero.
Oh yeah, this was probably.
She doesn't know what that is.
She
doesn't know what it is.
Good luck, bitch. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Same thing when I with my
peppers.
Yep.
We should cover this song.
Next time I'm with a man.
Oh, look! Now she's gonna now move it all around in your mouth.
There you
Before
go.
this all goes down. Double, extra, triple gag.
I hope your mom's watching.
I think this is the end of the show for sure this week. Looks like our other guests aren't going to show up, so this is going to be the end of the show this week, folks.
I don't think our guests aren't going to show up. They're just probably laughing too hard at home. Right?
I was talking about our other secret special
We
guests.
still have a pretty tight following of our four core
That's true.
viewers.
Dude.
Don't you want that to be happening on your junk right now? Anyways, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna record a song, and then I'm gonna do a walk video where I'm eating the pepper, and I'm gonna
A mock video.
Who brought this in here and put the electric guitar on here?
yeah. Dude. The guitar's out.
Yeah, we need to cover this song.
Well, we need to just roll this and let Joel improvise over the whole thing over and over again. That was amazing.
That was pretty awesome.
Wow.
And it all happened right over here on the screen.
Right over here on our Arcs Only Picture Show. Okay, this is supposed to be the Try Not to Laugh challenge. We'll roll with this.
Oh my god. You fucking kids! I've got places to be!
So much for not laughing. I failed the Try Not to Laugh challenge. That's pretty awesome.
What do you do? I do parkour. You do? I do parkour. Get it!
Playing football blind.
Anything's possible.
What is going on?
That's me every day, dude.
What the fuck is taking so long? Let me come.
Dude, what's taking so long?
Look
I'm
at this
glad
look.
it took long. Your mom's hot is what the fuck that happened.
Speak. Good boy.
That was cute. That was real.
Oh, bitch.
Put up your pants, faggot.
Yes.
That's so hard to beat, isn't it?
Whoa. I'm gonna get got.
Gonna get got?
But I'm gonna get mine more than I get got though.
Yeah. Posted.
Can't touch
these.
Can't touch this.
Oh, poor guy with the doxed ears.
That girl's vagina must be in pain right now. Oh, shit.
China.
Pepsi bottle, a Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn.
It's a mad lad. It was a mad lad.
Oh,
This is great. I've seen this before. Mom's out of town.
Colorado.
To talk to a customer, please press 1.
Curtis, what do you think? Oh, now you know I ain't allowed to think.
Whoa.
Dude, really?
That was great. That guy's my hero right now.
That was awesome.
Oh, dude. He did this first we went in the car.
Was your mouse on
Good
there?
job. You're pooping. You went and patted him. Good job, buddy. Oh, that was ugly.
Was the original person who got killed in that car, right? Fuck these lights.
Oh, dude.
Stop leaving your banana in my face.
Oh, this is great.
Just kidding, I got it.
Nah, we're gonna have to go find the original. Oh, see that? Oh, you moused me off. No, we're gonna have to go find the original. Oh, see that? What the hell? Oh, you moused me off. Sorry, guys. That was my fault.
Everything much overwear, it's gonna be hot. Got it?
Man, I don't need a jacket. Thanks, Arthur.
No, they mashed it up to the old video game. Uh-oh.
This is why Mom doesn't fucking love you!
Shut up, Dylan.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Billy.
Country store, bro.
It sure looks like it.
So is it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
Technology!
There I do. What the is this? Watch your profanity.
Right, I'm sorry.
It's a kiln. Be careful with it.
Monkey on the car. Monkey on the car. Fuck off.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Even the babies are one of the most dangerous animals in the world, so I built this cage to keep them secure, so there's no possible. Oh my god.
Quelle surprise, la seconde boulangerie du jour réserve-t-elle à notre jury? La
Nice, Ron. I sneezed. Oh, I'm not allowed to sneeze.
Jacket. Jacket.
It's about time to end this show. We're about 30 minutes late here. We're going to cancel that. We're going to come up here to our OBS and fade on back to, hey, howdy, folks. Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
And, let's see, we're going to kill this browser.
That was pretty funny. I hope you guys didn't laugh.
Whoever the last 4 people are, we really appreciate you showing up for RX Only Picture Show number 14 featuring AC Supergroove and the harp that did not get destroyed. And
did not get destroyed.
We will see you guys next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as it is tradition here at the show, when it's time to click the stop stream button, we say, okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.